Hey guys, I'm Ariel, and welcome to AO Mecha Live.
Hey, what's up guys? Happy Wednesday, Waifu Wednesday. I'm Ariel. You're watching AO Mecha Live. Wow, it's gonna be a fun night tonight. I have a feeling we're gonna have a really good time tonight because we're gonna do something fun. Waifu Wednesdays, we're gonna build the Alka Carti. This is a 30-minute mission kit, 30-minute mission sister kit, and we're gonna build a whole bunch of other kits here that I've laid out. I saw some... I was at Pinterest, and you know how much of a pitfall that is? Like, you just go in there and time is gone. You'll be like looking for one thing, and the next thing you know, you're finding other and other and other. I was so inspired by so many 30-minute mission kits. Like this, what we're gonna do tonight is nothing compared to what I've seen online. Them folks on Twitter, them folks across the world are like making some sick, dope bashes that I can't even believe. So if you're a 30-minute mission fan, be it like if you're just curious about it or whatever, tonight is going to be a fun night. We're going to be exploring a whole bunch of 30-minute mission kits. We're going to pop open first the Waifu Wednesday kit, which is the main kit we're going to do. Check out the instructions, check out the build. We're gonna do a quick review of that one, and then we're gonna open up some. We're gonna pop open a Porta Nova, but I'm not gonna build every single one of them because I want specific pieces from each one of these kits, and that's what we're gonna do. How do you make your ass clap to the beat? You have earphones on and you just kind of like wiggle a little bit of iggle. We got a lot of people over here on YouTube. I just want to say a shout out to everybody. We got Gunplarazzi, we got Mech Dio, we got Merc, and also Mercury hanging out over there at YouTube, and over here at Twitch we got a couple of like, look at this guy, Animal, out of nowhere coming back. Oh, and what's going on, buddy? Booping everybody in here. I saw Winter Gunpla, I saw DJ Easy taking on some of the technical roles here, so thank you for that one. Ginta is here. Mizu, how's it going? Let's see who else was there. And Meg. Yo, Miss Vanderlee is here. How's it going? I caught her in her tail end of her stream because they were like, yeah, we're gonna raid you, and then she's like, thanks, but I'm also going. It was like a raid hop for some folks. So hopefully your diorama looked dope, man. I really dig that. So check out Miss Vanderlee, fellow streamer over on Twitch. Revan is here as well. Neon as well. Wait, Neon's too cool to stay? Wait, he left? Nah, F that guy. Cut him. Oh, what? Is this new? Mecha Geek over there in Peru. ¿Cómo estás? Manny says, Meg over from YouTube. We're doing cross platforms tonight. I think it's a fun kind of like coming back to YouTube and hanging out with the folks. So it's really good to see you know, the folks over there at YouTube and the folks over at Twitch doing their thing. I want to make as much time as it. Meg says, hi Manny. Wouldn't blame it being on pool, but I'm down. Wait, what's going on here? Dustbin is here. President Lurking trying to work on the Gelgug and the Gyaradoga hands and gaming. Look at that. AO likes to clap his cheeks to the music. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Jeez. It's Wednesday here in Toronto. A bit on the cold side. We got some snow and then forecast most of the day was also raining. So tonight is a nice warm chill place here at AO Mecha Live. We're gonna pop over into the arena, open this guy up, and start our build. So let's go. Alrighty, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, what's up? My name is Ariel. You're watching AO Mecha Live, and that song is loud. I need to rebalance a lot of these tracks still. Okay, I think around here should do it. There we go. So, the Alka Carti, this is like one of the newer full set of 30-minute sisters. Actually, it's 30-minute sisters, not 30-minute mission sisters. I gotta edit all that stuff now after the show. But this one here, this one kit is actually different than all the other first 3 releases because it comes with like the additional armor up as well as like a backpack weapon system on this one. So we'll see how this all goes. I do have... Right, so I have the Lucille kit that we're gonna compare it to. So this is the stock version for one of the original. Oh my god, she's missing a hand. That's some crazy hands. I got. My dolls are having no hands. We're gonna put it in. So it's a model kit, yes. It's Bandai's attempt to get into like the whole Megami device market, or the Figma frame arms market with the Mecha Musume line. So this one here is a stock version of one of the three types of sisters. So there's the Tisha, the Aisha. Is it Tisha, Aisha, and Lucille? I don't have the other two, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to just use this as kind of our starting point. So there's three different types of skin colors, like super pale, medium pale, and then like a more fleshy tone color for the skin. It's fully articulated. There's a lot of reach, but of course, me being not sensitive to the hand, it's such a small peg that like there's a lot of really good articulation with it. I enjoyed taking photos with this actual figure. You've probably seen it on my Instagram. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna compare these two kits together. So out of the box, it does come with like hands, arms, a little bit of body, but like it's more on the athletic side of the build. There are add-on parts that you could buy, and Bandai is super smart about this one. They basically said, hey, go buy this if you want to make it even more kawaii desu. And then over here, they have the skin color type, which is like type A, B, and C. This is a type C, so it's the darker tone, which is, I don't know why they did that, but cool. I mean, if you're not painting it out of the box, it does look great. It is actually pretty poseable. So we're gonna use this one. I'm not even sure if they're the right skin color, to be honest. We're gonna try some of these kits on her, on Alka, but the primary goal tonight, we're gonna build this sister up, and then we're gonna continue opening this up, and then later on in the show, I want to start opening up more of these boxes and more of these kits, and we're gonna do like kind of a kit bash based on the Portanova marine type frame. I'm actually probably not going to do the whole marine type. I just want the Portanova kit mainly, and I'm going to use the other parts for bashes or something. I don't know. Tigress! Hello! Okamichi, what's up? And then all hail the waifu kits. That's from Neon. So we're going to use this. We're going to have fun tonight. So if you guys have any chats or topic of discussion you want to talk about the 30-minute mission kits. I've been building almost all of the 30-minute mission kits except for like some of the newer ones. Obviously, I've not built this one. The sisters, like I'm kind of behind on that one, but in regards to the main like line of 30-minute mission kits, and it's kind of crazy. It's coming back to me real quick. Before we get to that, like it's crazy. I have like boxes of parts and stuff everywhere. To a point where I'm like, I have like just like a whole bunch of like they're all 30-minute mission kit parts. The one thing about 30-minute mission kits is like it's such a rabbit hole to get into because a lot of the parts mix and matches so well, and sometimes you just need that one or two parts from one box, and then you end up having to buy the whole thing. They're somewhat affordable, I think. But yeah, it goes down so deep in the rabbit hole. Anyways, just forewarning you before you get into the the 30-minute mission line. Yeah, let's go do some kit bashing. Okay, but before we get to the kit bashing, let's take a look at the box. So 30-minute mission sisters, or 30-minute sisters, not 30-minute mission sisters, 30-minute sisters. I gotta revise all that title. This is the SIS GC something, and I can't read that. Hang on, there it is. SIS GC 69R 69. It's the new logo that Bandai Namco is now putting in on other boxes. Blue Bandai kit, and this was commissioned in 2022. So like all the other unboxing we have, it's very standard kind of like information on the box. We have an awesome box art here for the Alka. It's a line art drawing. It's nicely colored. digitally, and then we have a blow up of her face as the background over here. I don't know if you guys could see that. On the short side, nothing really too crazy. It's still the same kind of like box art and information. This is number 4 from this line of like packages. So like I said, I'm not caught up with all of the releases for like the full package. There's 3 other prior to that. There's one that's like blue with wings. Oh man, I forgot the other ones, but there are other packages that are like full like this. So on the other side, same thing. There's like nothing on the short side for information and whatnot. Ragalol, what's up? Package, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, the magic number, ain't that right, Manny? So here, let's take a look at the long side. Couple information about the 30-minute sister. So customized with joints common to the 30-minute series. So there's a 30-minute missions and then the 30-minute sisters kit. So they're just saying that you could bash them, and we're gonna probably do some of that, but we don't really need to because we have kind of like a starting deck of the 30-minute mission part here. But this one they're saying is like you could mix this with the Portanova space type, for example, and also you could mix this head, a different hairstyle, with the 30-minute sisters, and then the hands and weapons as well from the 30-minute sisters. So there is a lot of opportunity to customize and expand and build upon the base kit. Yo, I found a game for you to play. Need for Speed Unbound. Ooh, I haven't played that in a while. Yo, Kuya Ariel! Very curious about this line. Queasy, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Alright, let's take a look at the other side of the long box. We have the Alka Carti, the quartet form. So this one is like the stock figure. We do get 3 different head expressions, 2 different eye sets for these ones, and a plethora of hands. So in the stock version, I think you only get 3 of the hands. But with this one, you get like a full 6-figure hand. So when it's all built, and I'm going to compare the two, basically this figure and this figure is the stock version. Now, what's added onto this is the backpack or the quartet form. And this is the other set of runners. And most likely when we open this, we're going to have a separate runner dedicated just for the figure. And then a separate runner dedicated just for the weapon pack, the armor pack. It also apparently a dedicated display base is included, so that's really cool bonus. It is on the pricier side, so cost of this one in Canadian dollars, if you look at MSMN or any of our any local ones, they're averaging about $50. Between I want to say between 46 to 52, around that range. So this is on the pricier side of the spectrum. And then I think USA Gundam Store also has it too. It's in USD, so it's probably like around, I want to say 40, around that price range for it for USD. It is extra plastic, so you are getting more than just the stock figure. So this alone is probably like around the $35 Canadian range. So it's probably like around the $27, $30 range in American price. But we are getting the extra part plastic here. We're getting a stand. And also has like this doggy form. Doggy waifu. It's gonna be a fun night tonight. All right, let's see what's inside the box. And for those of you guys that's joining us, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's your week going? Let me know what you guys have been up to. Panda Cubs is here as well. How's it going? Kamusta ka, kaibigan? I have an extra shirt that I can give out. Ayo, just gotta message me on Discord. Yeah, let's do that, man. Woohoo! Merch. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see what we're working with. So there are a lot of bags here. 1, 2. Oh man, there's actually more than I thought there were gonna be here. There's a lot of bags here. That is cool. That is really cool. I was not expecting. I thought there was just one runner for the backpack, but it looks like there's a lot here. So this is not gonna be a 30-minute. I don't know if we could do this in 30 minutes. I don't know if we could do this in 30 minutes. So doggy and waifu. Let's see if AO gets himself banned this week. Are you guys having bets on that? What's going on? I've been having bad migraines at the start of the week, but I'm feeling better now. Yes, because waifus make everything feel better. All right, I'm just gonna open these guys up in no particular order, but I'm gonna put Lucille, I don't know, in front of us here somewhere, so I could kind of, actually no, go in the bag so I don't lose any of you. Ziploc has been my friend the last couple of days here because I've been cleaning my place. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna put the parts here. We're gonna open it, we're just gonna put it right here. We're just gonna, because I'm not even gonna probably, Yeah, it's so straightforward. I think we could probably do that here. So, very nice red, by the way. It's not like sharp red like we saw last time. This is actually more of like a matte. It's also matte finish. You could see that there's not a lot of like reflection happening here. It's a little bit more like diluted. So it feels like a matte finish on it. At least that's what I'm looking at here. It's like more of a fuchsia red, not like red. So I don't know. What's a good red here? I don't have any reds here. Anyways, it's that kind of like lighter red. I know the camera picks it up like as like kind of like a super red thing, but it's not in person. Or maybe I'm just blind. Who knows? No waifu, no laifu. Exactly. Looks like a 3-hour build. What? It's not gonna be a 3-hour build. It should be like around. I want to say we could probably finish this within an hour and a half max. So we have some white parts here, and this is like the shoe. These parts here are the swappable parts for the connection for the limbs, and I'm gonna get to that when we build the figure. We have more of the red parts. Some of these are like joints for the kneecap. Here are your stock hands that I mentioned before. So you have like this hands here. And here we have the body part. So we do have some skin colors here. And I don't know what skin type this is. If they're gonna match with this, I think they're not going to match. Oh my god, it's so bright. I think this one is more of the type B color, and this one is a type A color. So we might skip this altogether, and I'll probably get a kit for that one when we do it. 45 minutes kit. 45 minutes. Yeah, exactly. That's from Chris over here at Grandplarazzi over here at YouTube. Looks like BRB, no problem. So we also, this runner's multicolor. So we have white, we have the type, I want to say it's a type B color skin tone, more of the red and black. This is the stock armor for her. Now let's get into the rest of it. Opening this guy up. So we got a couple of like white pieces here. I like that there's like this wolf looking kind of like piece there, like for the crown. That's gonna be awesome. So we do have a new set of hair, which is like I think unique for this kit. So that's really cool. It may or may not be unique, but we'll see. Because like I just noticed like there's like that little tail end like that one. Anyways. So here more of the red pieces, and this is the rest of the hands. So this usually is sold separately. And there's like a pack just for hands. And you get like the peace sign, you get the pointy finger gun thingy look, you have the open hand, kind of just like soft touch, and then you have and hand kind of like going like that over here. So, uh-oh, did we freeze? Oops, hang on guys. Oh, we froze there for a second. Are we good? Are we back? It couldn't take all of that goodness, that's why. Yeah, it did a bit. Okay, cool. I gotta watch out for the... Maybe it's because it's like pulling from two different stations, maybe? We're good? El Duderino, awesome. Thank you for confirming. Okay, so we're gonna get that out. Here are the faces. So I'm not gonna take them out yet because I'm gonna... they're very... Like they're pre-painted already. So you can see there's like the eyes there. This one is blue in color. Then we have like the pinkish color eyes, and then the winky face. And then this is what's gonna connect to the face and the neck and all that stuff. So this part here, and this is something I learned when I was building the Lucille. There's two in the expansion pack. This neck for this stock one only goes left and right like that for the head. Like it tilts this way, and like I'll explain about that. There's another piece of this that makes the head tilt forward and up and down. So instead of doing up and down like that, it's actually tilting this way. So keep in mind of that one. But they might have included it. I don't know. We'll see. We have more parts here. Okay, Dio is here, everybody. Manny over here at Twitch as well. So here we have the headpiece. Now this part here, the front of the head, there's a hole, and that is because that's where the crown or the headpiece is going to go to. So that's really cool. They've added that. And that is to swap out the front part. So as you could see, like this front part and this part here are like the same, but we're gonna use these guys for this build. The colors are identical, so you do get technically two different types of hairstyle, one with the crown and one without the crown. So I think that is really neat. Okay, last bag in the box. It looks like they're black parts. Yep, they are black in color. They're identical. And these are probably going to be like what's going to form the leg portion or the flight mode or something for the backpack. And then this one here is the clear stand. So this one here is very easy. You pop all of these open like that. That is it. There's no excess runners. There's nothing else with it. You just get these guys here as a stand, which is pretty cool. I've seen this in like a lot of kits. I've seen this anything that has like a flight type, which is kind of good as kind of like a budget friendly kind of quick stand for your kits. So you just pop that in there and then pop this in here like so, and there you go. You pretty much have a stand already out of the box. So that's the first thing we built, which is cool. Okay, so after that's done, let's go with the instructions. It's gonna be a fun build tonight with this one. So the Alka Carti Sys G69er quartet form. So this is the sister, and the description is this is the character base body, which can be customized. Customize it with the included armor parts and separately sold option parts. And those are the option parts that I have at the back here. And then there's the quartet form, which is like this whole like Mecha Musume kind of style. It has like pistols from the looks of it. It has a backpack. It has like a Wolverine claw happening there. So lots of cool stuff happening. The back part here, 30-minute mission and 30-minute sisters that you could customize and swap parts. Just kind of shows you that it is customizable. You could swap them with the 30-minute mission line or 30-minute lines. And here you could swap them even further with like changing body parts, armor parts, etc, etc. Muda. Set a timer to see how long it actually takes. You know what? That's interesting. We could probably do that. Alright, no one texts me, alright? No sexy texts on this, alright? I know how crazy you guys are. No inappropriate texting of a sort. Let's set up a clock timer here. Okay, stopwatch, right? Get easy to time. This is the sexy test. Okay, it didn't go up. Rip up the instruction book. What? No, I mean technically we could, but I need to see it first. We didn't even look at the instruction yet. Hang on. These guys, a bunch of sadists. Okay, so here is the instruction. So one side of it is colored. Let me see if I could get that away there. It's lots of white color here, so lots of it are bouncing lights and reflection. So we do have all the parts, and it looks like there's no excess to it. We could probably build all these guys straight up, and if you lose a part, this is only open for Japan. And so it starts off with snapping the runner. Apparently we could like snap them into these quadrants, which is interesting. I've never really thought about that. And then from there you can start building. So this is the face, the head, the body, and then at the back it goes black and white afterwards. So this one here is the two different types. So this, the top part is the hands and the arms and the limbs for the upper portion, and at the bottom part is the legs and the feet. And then after that it goes into the quartet mode, and this is how you would connect it to the base, what you need to swap and add in parts. So there's like parts here that you could add on the legs, the back of the arm, right? And then the quartet form here, this one is like kind of like the backpack and weapon system, and that's how you would put it all together. Again, it looks pretty straightforward, so I think we should be okay with that. And then we have the claws that you could use as a single hand claw, or the backpack for this one. So there's a lot of options happening with that. And then here it just shows you like how to swap the chest armor. The cool thing about this, I think this kit, and this is something that did not come with the other kits, is that you could swap the chest part of it and connect other 30-minute mission parts onto it. It could also hold 30-minute mission kit weapons and all that stuff as well. So I think this is going to be really, really good. Here are some more optional parts, so like the hair, the crown. It looks like there is a tail somehow. The Wolverine claw. And I think this looks like the chest part. But wait, all parts have been detached. So that's kind of cool. This new symbol is a trash can. And I noticed that as well in the last build that we did for the P-Band. Was it the P-Band I won? No, which the RG Gaugaigar. It has like this trash bin saying that like, hey, you've completed the runner. You're good to go. So that is really neat. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I could build as much as I can without the instructions first. And then if we do need to circle back, which is most likely the weapon, we'll go for that. So does that sound fair to everybody? Let's go make it official here. First off, welcome guys, everybody on Twitch. Hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is a Waifu Wednesday here at AO Mecha Live, and we're gonna see if I could build this kit. I want to say an hour, but we're gonna see how far we get with just what we have right now. All right. I might have to search this later on for the backpack, but I think it's gonna be cool. Hentai boob for 30 minutes exactly. Let's see here. Can they make the chest bigger? Yes, you can, but then you will need the option part. So you'll probably need this option part to have more of. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's like it's not. Yo, she's so white. Yo, she's so white. She reflects. So this one here is like the optional set, and this is how you would increase the boobage. I don't know. Fantastic. Hey, I don't make this stuff up, alright? Alright, we ready? Are we doing this? So hopefully you guys are building too, and if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you want to talk about a 30-minute mission kits themselves, feel free to do so. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna turn... Oh, I can do that. Alright, you guys ready? 3. I need as much room as I can. I want to see if I could put it somewhere where I have a little bit of room to play here. I'm gonna put all the parts on one side. Alright, here we go. Where are my tools? Okay, we're gonna need these guys, and these guys. SPN 120 for this. Alright, so if we're ready, we're gonna build it here. And 3... Hang on, hands off, hands right here. 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, so apparently we're gonna need the top and bottom part of this one. We're definitely gonna use this for the head. Most likely we're gonna use the back portion of this. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this away. Definitely gonna use this part here for the head. We are not gonna use these guys just yet. These are animal parts. Not real animal parts, but like animal parts nonetheless. These ones here are the hands and body, so we will be using them already. I'm hating this. I am already hating this. And we're gonna need the body parts for sure. These are arms. That's a tail. We might not need that, but I know these are the bodies, so we're gonna do that. Armor, and then body parts. So I'm gonna use the body parts. And what I'm doing right now is a little bit unorthodox. This is something that you probably shouldn't do right off the bat if you've not built one before. I'm only doing this because I believe these are the parts that I'm going to need for this kit. I'm not going to touch the hands just now because I don't think that's part of the main build so far, but you can break them into smaller pieces, which is cool. Here are the chesties, so we probably should use these at some point. Okay, is that everything that we need? That's the real question. Armor. That looks like a chest part actually, so we might be using this guy, and definitely the armor parts for the legs and all that stuff, and the feet. So I think we got everything that we need here. I'm just trying to sort out what we do. You just tripled the runners. Easy without lying. Tell me that wasn't what on topic. All right, everybody, get those redeems ready and slow them down. No, I don't think we will. So right now we're gonna build the Alka Carti, not the backpack. So hopefully, so far we're on point. I don't think we could do this in 30 minutes. I'm doubting myself for like how fast this thing is gonna be built. Reason mainly is because it's such a it can be a complicated kit, not gonna lie, but I mean we'll see. Let's see how we go. So everybody else there as well, YouTube, hopefully you guys are having a good and wonderful Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody. That was on topic. What are you guys talking about? You started the timer early. Oh, whatever. Cut 2 minutes out of it. I should be fine. I think I should be fine. So we'll see. So let's pop that out. Okay, first runner out. And let's continue. I know, now I'm kind of like focusing. I'm like, am I gonna actually do this? Is this gonna be a thing? Can we actually make this happen? I think we can, to an extent, to a degree, really. Look at them butt checks. We got some sexy butt checks. Okay, stop talking, Ariel. Build. Build, Asian, build. Yes, sir. Don't sir me. Don't look at me. Look at that. Look at them ass checks. Get them ass checks ready. Oh man, how lewd can we get tonight? Focus, Ariel, and you can get it done in 3 minutes. It's a imagine this could be like a 3-minute mission kit. That would be so dope. Totally takes away the fun. Just go straight to building. Kirak, what's going on? Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome. We're doing a speed build right now. And I'm trying to get the Alka Carti built in under 30 minutes. Because I don't know if we can, but we're gonna try. How are you doing, my friend? Ah! I gotta be yelling the whole time in this one. Ah, shoot! It's the other way, isn't it? It has to be the other way. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the friend zone. Frenzy. Friend zone. Frenzy. Never gonna happen. The weapons take about 5. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. This one here, can I bend it? No, that's the, these are limbs. Do we need the limbs? We might not need the limbs just yet. Do we need the limbs? Oh my god, do we need this? Okay, let's not do that for a second. Let's do this. I know these are the arms, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't know, man. Like we're crossing the 5-minute mark, and I'm feeling the heat. I'm feeling like this whole, I wouldn't say pressure, but definitely an uncomfortable feeling. Why are we doing this? Because I want to see if Bandai is right, or are they doing false advertising? Really, that's what I'm doing, you know. Okay. I mean, so far Bandai has been on point. I can't really blame them for advertising such an amazing kit. And like, the whole premise is like, yeah, you could do this in like half an hour, bruh. And then people are like, are you sure about that, Bandai? Or are you just lying to us? You know? So, we'll see. Okay, so we got that done. Let's see, this one here. I mean, if we don't finish, we don't finish. It's not like the end of the world or anything. Ariel challenge time. Can he say the name of the kit 3 times without stuttering? 3-minute penalty. I can't. Alka Carti. Alka Carti. Alka Carti. There we go. Cardi B. Alka Cardi B. Oh, that's what we should name this kit. Alka Cardi B. I have dubbed D a Cardi B. Any Cardi B fans in the... that's kind of rhetorical. You all love Cardi B. Looking at you, Revin. Our resident brother for another mother. Okay. Now it's gonna get really tricky once we get to the main core area, because this one there's a lot of stuff happening to that. Do we need this? Technically yes, and also technically no. We'll do that after. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think I know what I'm gonna do, Ariel. What is that? Get the non-connecting ports out first, and then we'll do that one as our main connection. The connection port afterwards you'll do so that it connects to it. Okay, so we're gonna need that for later. And then this guy here, definitely gonna use this. And the thing is, they're forcing us to use one of these guys here, so just use one of these guys for now. Circle back on the other afterwards. Or something, I don't know. Okay, after this is done, let's see if we could get the body connector up and going. So the body connector here, this one I think we don't need just yet. But we will need the body parts. So we'll start with the legs and move our way up. The legs, however, you need to get the connector ports for them in order for that to fully secure. It's kind of like the 30-minute mission kits where there's like a joint movement for the limbs. So it's kind of like the kneecaps for these guys here. So we'll see. Okay, that one. Man, this nipper is working freaking overtime right now. So hopefully we are doing this some justice. And then I gotta get the rest of these pieces out. This one is left and right. I think they're identical. Are they identical? 1, 2, and 4, 5. No, they are not identical, Ariel. At all. Nowhere near identical. Yeah. What are those things on the top? I don't know. Keep chopping. But I don't know what they are. It doesn't matter. Keep going. Like, what are these? Okay, circle back on that. Next is like this guy here. So these are what we really need. This is the real focus here. So this one here is the neck, I believe. And this is where I'm definitely gonna fail, because I know that was the body part, but then this is also, okay, that's the hand. What does this do? Not a fan, Ariel. Okay, figure out what that does. I think this one goes into the center, right? I think it does that. You sure? There's no other way. Then how come it's not connecting? You're not connecting. Very mature, Ariel. Okay, cool. I think that's where it goes. And this part here. Alright, so far we are doing good. He's gonna lose a piece. Most likely. I'm not even contesting that, Manny. We're just like building away. Where are we? 12 minutes in. Fantastic. Does it matter for left and right? It does matter for left and right. Okay, good to know. The feet are left and right specific, so just a heads up on that. Frig, where did you go? There it is. Okay. So now we need to connect this way. Oh, is that the piece for it? Hang on. Okay, so for this here, let's see. How do you connect? Okay, there we go. Connect. Okay, and then there's this piece here. Hey! Tigress is in, hopefully cheering us or mocking us. Either or, it's gonna be a fun one. How are you doing? This is not an AO show without pieces dropping. Not yet. You guys better take shots when I drop a piece. Actually, don't. You guys are gonna be way too drunk after. Okay. I got it. No. The other way. There we go. Okay. So we've established those. What you need to do next is these guys here, and this is what's gonna happen for this piece here. Time 12 minutes in. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So hopefully you guys are building without also, we're doing this without instructions, all right? This is freaking harder than it looks. I mean, it should. You're doing it freestyle. It is super, super hard right now to concentrate and get this thing to like do upright. It is mad challenging. And on a timer, Jesus. Forget about it. Okay, so this runner is done. Okay, I know these are hands, so I'm not gonna touch that. These are hands. These ones are, I think, what we're gonna need. Okay, so I know we need this. I know we need this. What the hell is that? Okay, let's see if we get this thing done right. Okay, so this is gonna be what the lower torso should be. I really hope I don't break anything. That would be like a mental disaster. Are you trying to build it in 30 minutes? Yes, we're trying to build it in 30 minutes. So I'm not gonna use the hands because like I think that's for later. I think I do need this. But how about these guys here? How does this relate? How do you relate to the main build? I'm always cheering you on. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shoot, I was worried about that. You know what? I'm guessing right now. I'm guessing this is where it's gonna go. So let's see if it works. Yep. Okay, good. And now we need the body piece. Okay, so this one here needs to go forward, right? Like this? Is it like that or the other way? I don't know. Why are you asking me? You're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. How does this work again? Crap. Okay, so I know this one connects like this. No, it doesn't connect like that. Where's... Oh no, I dropped the piece! Oh, no, I found it. That shaved off some time though, unfortunately. Okay. I think it goes this... Right! That makes a lot more sense. Oh, come on. Fit in there. And someone's definitely messaging me. In here. In Discord. Okay, how does that work? This needs to go up like that, right? Okay. Sorry, I had to like figure out how this is gonna go. So it's gonna go like that. Got it. Where's the other piece? Masamune time. Yeah, thank you. Choco Falcon Focus. You can get it done in 30. Thank you so much for that. I really hope so as well. Hey, I want to offer a promotion for your channel and viewers. That's awesome. Talk to my my moderator for any type of promotion. Send sexy pics, please. Okay, and then is this the body for it? Or is it the other way? No, it's definitely this way. Okay. And then this one here is gonna go like that, but we need the booty part, so this would be it, right? Right. Now, does it go on the front or is it the back? So if it goes on the front, we need the booty at the back. Got it. So it goes like that, booty goes at the back. Right? Oh, hang on. Or does it matter? I don't think it matters at this point. You sure? I don't know. You're the one building. And this is where we experience multiple personality syndrome. Ariel. Fantastic. Okay, we're missing something and I don't know what it is. What are you missing? The thing that connects to this. No, you cut it out earlier. Right. It's this guy here. And is it this? No, it's the other way. You can't hold this thing down like that. This is gonna look stupid. Okay. Darts play! Spam! Yeah, it is spam. Probably spam. Spam, and now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry for spam. and tang. Spam and tang. Oh my god, this thing is like... This is definitely what's slowing me down. The booty. Okay. No, the other way, the other way, the other way. So this part here is the booty part. And I think I have to just do it in a very more gentle kind of approach. That way we could finish it properly. Come on, connect. Okay, so it's gonna connect like that. And then this part here is gonna connect like that. Okay, now that's there. What you want to do is secure the buttocks over here and the other buttocks on the other side. Now we have the lower buttocks in there, and now we can start putting in the correct thing. Okay, but before we do that, let's put the body in there so that we could somewhat get the torso in there at least. Time is it? 18 minutes. Fantastic. Don't look at the clock. Focus on the build. Alright, alright, alright. Ezekiel band. Ooh, I've never seen that before. Want to see what happened to spam kids? Nice. No one man should have all that power. Except Easy. Easy has all that power. And you all are effed up now. Okay, so we got that. This one here is probably the feet connection. And all we have to do is this. And let's see if we could get that in there. Left or right leg? This is definitely this, so this is the wrong feet for it. Fantastic, which means this and this are the two pieces for it. And then we're gonna put the other feet into that, and that should take care of it. Yes, and then for this part here, you need the spacer for some reason. So we're gonna put the spacer in there, and then we're gonna put the leg. So there we go, at least for one side of the leg. Don't give him ideas. Wait, what? Ayo, if you follow instructions, you probably built it quicker. How long have you been watching this show? Laugh at them, children. Laugh at them. No, we shouldn't laugh at people. Only Neon. Where's that guy anyway? I miss that guy. Okay, so we got at least the torso part and this part done. I need to find the boobage for this one. Okay, let's get some of the upper body in now. Hey man, the man who laughs at the instruction sheet. All hail Aomecha. Oh, okay, that made me laugh. That definitely made my night. At least he didn't rip up at this time. Well, the thing is, I don't know what the situation is with the backpack. So that one I don't know what it is. I might guess what it is, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. That's why I kept it. And there's something wrong with this guy here. Is it undergated or is there something wrong with it? Crap! What's wrong with you? Why aren't you in their hole? Oh, there's something wrong with this. Why aren't you fitting in? Sorry guys, I gotta put it in front of me. There's something like stuck with this guy. I wonder if it's the... Okay, let me try the other... How about this piece here? It's doing the same thing. Okay, swap them. Okay. Swapping. Let's just give it a try. Ha! Swapping them works. Okay, so the shoulders are also left and right specific. I did not know that. Okay, so can we just put it there, or do we need to put the hands to it? Okay, so that fits at the hand. Then how come you can't fit in there? They're the same. No. This one won't have any peg. This will have to be just a straight up kind of connector. Okay. So we got the arms connected in one side. How are we for time? Oh, presume. Okay, so we're approaching 7 minutes and I haven't done the head yet, and that's where I'm kind of concerned about. I don't know how the head is gonna go to this just yet. So we'll see. Okay, so at least we got the lower portion in there now. Damn, he's making good time though. I mean, yeah, but don't jinx it. I mean, you know what? Even if I didn't finish it at 30 minutes, the fact that we're doing this without the instruction, I think it's already a win. So I don't know what this hair piece looks like. I've not worked with this before, so I don't know how this is gonna go just yet. So we'll see. Okay, and just for the hands, I guess we'll do some hand stuff here. Okay, I'll use this hand here, just so that we can complete the hands in there. And we're gonna do the holding something hand figure for it. We haven't even crossed our first hour and I'm already like sweating underneath these things here. What's your favorite spam flavor? You know what? Classic for me? Plastic crack? Jetson, hey Ario, are you following instructions this time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely hot. That's what we're doing in our show tonight. Eventually we will. Some point we will. Okay, so how do we do this? What's going on here? Are these both back of heads? Is there any particular way we're supposed to do that? Okay, I don't know what the head is about just yet. How about this? What does this do? Okay, so that's the extra piece of the head. Fantastic. Let's get this guy out. 5 minutes, yo. More or less. I actually don't know. Oh no, the piece fell out. Oh no, where did you go? No! There you are. Ah. Okay. We should have like penalty in time or like pause in time or something for that. Okay, so that's gone. Now I gotta circle back on this. What is preventing me from? What are those things? Oh, they're. Okay, I get what they are. They're patches for the holes. Got it. Second time dropping it. I know, right? I'm getting rusty in my old age. But yes, kids, follow instructions. Don't be like Ariel. Ayo is a crazy mofo. Okay, this runner is gone. Okay, we got some hair here, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the head unit, which is this guy. We didn't even take it out. Fantastic. We're also gonna need a face for it. That's why we couldn't find the face. Okay, so we'll take this. Blue eyes or red eyes? Blue eyes. Just for stock. You'll put the face in afterwards. Got it. Oops. Or textbook maneuver. When dropping a small piece, get you on your knees and panic. 10 out of 10. Right there. We should have like judging of like how your panic face looks like when you drop stuff. Can you imagine? Okay, come on, Ariel, you can do this. Okay, so this is the neck thing that I was telling you guys about. It could only go sideways, left and right. And it's gonna go like that. And now for the face part, this is where it gets gonna get tricky because I need to figure out how this thing gonna work. Okay, so I think it does. Oh, it needs something at the bottom. Got it. Is it this? Oh, this is the part where you should read the instructions, Ariel. And what, do we need this still? Ah! Is this thing still part of it? Or is it not part of it? Okay, cool. And then face. Put the face in. Okay, and then how do we put you in here? Yeah, but I'm missing something on the side though, and I don't know what it is. Are you sure? Oops. That's the third face down. How do we get the hair in? Unless you want to cheat on this. We're totally gonna cheat on this. We're not gonna put the crown, right? Yep. Fine. Just for the sake of completion, we're gonna use the other piece. But that's cheating! It doesn't matter, Aria. A win is a win, right? Okay. So the way this works, this one's the easy part. We're gonna connect this part here. We're gonna connect this part here. We're gonna circle back to the official head release of the Carta after. Oh shoot, where are the chesticles? I don't know where they are. Weapons. Oops. Oh, here it is. Okay, so that's the chest plate that goes on it, right? And then this part here is what's gonna secure it all together, I think. Come on. Okay, chest secured. That's secured. Filling in all the holes. I'm gonna fill all her holes now. 2 at a time. Hint face goes last. Okay, is that everything? Alright, for bonus round, we're just gonna put the tail on her. There we go. Cool. Time. 28 minutes, 34 seconds, 92. To get just the figure. With no instructions. How's that for, oh my god, I'm sweating. What is this in my head? It's just sweat. Okay, can it be done in 30 minutes? Yes, you could do the figure in 30 minutes, but I don't think, even without instructions, but I don't think you'll be able to do it, the weapons pack with it. So, let's do a quick comparison between the two. They should be identical in height. Can you guys see that? So they are identical in height. They look really cool in person, by the way. I love it. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun. I'm gonna start collecting some harem here. But yeah, this is really cool. Redeem hydrate. Thank you so much for that, Owen. Drink mortal. Yeah, I miss you, buddy. How you been? Will he do this in an hour? Okay, let's continue. Now I do need to look at the instructions because I don't know. One thing that threw me off is this headpiece. I don't know where the parts were going. Like, there's no connector piece here for it. Like, I know it goes here, but there's nothing to connect. Like, I must have been missing something because, like, I don't know what was going on there. And one thing I did forget, well, not really forget, but, like, this part here is kind of like her backpack. So there's a port at the back of the body, like here. And there's a port also at the back of her body. And this one here is just gonna connect to it. And that's what will connect all your, like, 30-minute mission or any of the other high-grade packs to it. So that one's right there. You should compare this to a Megami device. Ooh. They're all out there. Oh, thank you so much. You followed us. Thank you so much, Mega TV1, for the follow. I really appreciate that. And to everybody else, hi. How's it going, guys? So really. Yeah, I think there's gonna be more detail in the Megami device. I think this one kind of feels like, although it's loose, it's meant to be like interchangeable, so a lot of the parts are like kind of like the same, whereas the Megami device are very specific to it. Notice you if it's like the DMG, I don't have any. It's too big to bring that out here and show you guys. So let's zoom in a little and just kind of get these two. I'm just taking the tail out for this, but yeah, here we go. The Megami, not the Megami, the quartet. No, sorry, the Alka, Carti, and the Lucille figures. They both look pretty cool. I dig them. Like the color on this one. So the cool thing about that, you can swap the parts fairly easy, and they've just become pretty much their own unique stuff. Like, they're pretty much identical, aside from like a little detail. Actually, no, they are identical. Look at that. This is kind of cool. How about I move the white arm here? So yeah, you can swap these parts around and make some really cool custom. Like, right off the bat, like already, this looks pretty cool. kind of like a unique custom costume for it. Posture check from Easy. All right. Oh my god. Half an hour of building. So we've only spent technically like 45 minutes because I spent like 20 minutes chit-chatting because I'm a chatty catty. And then we spent like about half an hour just building the stock. So this is just the stock version. There's no customization on it. But as you can see though, guys, like there is a skin tone difference between the two of these girls. And you know what? Hang on. Do I have... Okay, I think I do have the other one. Is it the Aisha or the Tisha? So I have her. Okay, yeah, they are kind of identical. Oh, they are identical. Except she has more of an expression face. Like, they're pretty much literally sisters. That's kind of neat. And there's the boobage that somebody asked about earlier on. So, if you're curious, yes, we can definitely like swap the body parts from her and this, and maybe even all of these body parts out. And I'm totally like just taking her body parts out. So you could take this and swap it for this body part here. All you have to do is take the head out, swap the head in, take the arms out, take the lower torso out, including the connector parts, and then you put it on her connector port here. Get the red, and then connect it here and here. So that's pretty much, there you go. Now we have like a new, more seductive looking sister for your consideration. Okay, but we're not here for that show, so we're gonna put it, oh no, we're gonna take the whole arm out. We're gonna put it back. I don't want to mix and match. We're gonna stay true to the stock because like we're gonna build it. But what I'm saying is like if you don't have any of the other sisters, like I do, you're pretty, I just want to show you guys what the stock looked like and what you can do in customization. So there is a lot of like really cool articulation and customization you could do, swapping parts if you have more than one sister kit, or more than, you know, more 30-minute mission kits altogether. Okay, so let's get back into the schedule. What we're gonna do now is build the backpack for her. And we're gonna put, I want to see how this whole helmet thing goes on to her. I think that's gonna be really cool. So before we get too crazy on that, there are some armor parts, and the way this connects is like you do need to get the connector pegs like this onto the body so that you could hook these armors up. We're gonna go with the basic armor first, and then we're gonna work on the backpack afterwards. So let me do that. What I'm cutting here are the shoulder and forearm weapon system. Here it's saying that you could swap the red parts with the black one, just gives it like a little bit different detail, but they're identical in regards to the style of them. So I don't even know if we're gonna need this. But the cool thing about this particular what's it called, kit, it's identical to the other. Oh, hang on. I don't want to cut something that I'm not supposed to here. You got to be very careful with the cat ears because you don't want to. Yes, there are cat ears with this. Okay, so I've cut out the cat ears, which is pretty cool. I don't have it on her, but like you basically take this little portion off the top to reveal the head, and then the cat ears just kind of goes onto it like that. So for the Alka Carti, we're gonna see how I've taken that part out of the head, like this part, and you could stick that out, and you could put the cute little cat ears to her. And I think it's very side specific. I forgot which side this thing is going. This way. And there you go. So now you have like the cat ears on the Alka Carti, which I'm not really a big fan of for them with this one at least. And I also want to get the other haircut kind of going on with this one, so I'm gonna get to that. Now to get these extra parts to connect to her like that, you will need to take another piece and insert it in here, I think. Or am I thinking of something else here? Hang on, let's take a look at what the parts we're gonna use. Yeah, so there are these pieces here that I need to take out, and they're like a 3mm peg. So all the 30-minute missions are all 30-minute mission. They're all 3mm peg. Howdy from Nashville, Tennessee. I was just watching your RG Go Geiger build video in between taking calls. Didn't realize I was not following you. Fix. Thank you so much, Mega TV1, and welcome to the fold. Very glad that you could join us tonight. Especially the small ones, man. All these parts fall. It really ticks me off. Yeah, because the thing is, like, once it falls into the abyss, it's such a pain to like find them again. I hear you. Okay, how does this work? I think. Right. Okay, so the bigger one goes on that. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So for this one here, I'm just putting in these extra pegs. Yeah, you can see that, like right here. And then we're gonna put it back in there. So now that you have these extra 3mm pegs, you now have an option to start putting in additional armor. So for this one, for example, you could put like an armor on the side of her arm like that, and then also put in like this claw-like weapon system on her arm. So like other 30-minute mission kits, the thumb on these hands are like identical, so you could like put them on either side of the hand, and it'll be fine because it's very symmetrical. So that's how you would put like her claw hand armor onto her like that. But there's also this part here at the thigh area that you could also swap for these parts here. So this little white band that you see right there, we're gonna take this part out, and we're gonna replace that in here. And then you could also add other armor to it. So we're gonna connect something else on this one. However, there is no connector piece just yet. And you know what? I missed the neck collar. That's what I forgot here. So there is a neck collar to this. Hang on. I think it goes in first. Like here, like so. My bad, guys. So add another, I don't know, a couple of seconds of my time, because like I totally missed the choker. But it should still be within the 30-minute mark. Okay, so we got the choker in there, or the collar, the choker, the collar, and there you go. So this part here, you could also take this armor on the side of her shoulder, and you could put it at the bottom. Many ways to really customize the kit. Like you could go many ways in that one. So articulation wise, the head, like I said, could only rotate sideways like that for like a full nani tilt. But you can not really look up too much, even though it is a ball joint. Like it doesn't go like past. And then there is a good like look down. The look down isn't too bad, but the look up, it's very limited to like almost and you can't really go back. Also the hair for this one is going to be in the way of it. Even if I take that out, as you could see right here, the hair part is doing that. Now if it does have another hair, you can get the same thing, but not really. It just looks like you can tilt, but like it's prevented because of the neck armor here. Depending on how you shoot your model as well, or your model kit, you want to obviously try to avoid any weird like gaping holes. Like there's like holes here on the side, holes on the underside of the chest. There's like holes right here at the crotch area, holes at the back. So there are many spots that you kind of have to be very creative about when you're taking photos of these figures or these models, just so that they look more realistic or more less what do you call it, like less toy looking. Which I think Bandai did a really good job of putting these guys together. So okay, so we're gonna stop for that, just kind of give you an idea of what these things are. I want to go to the this guy here and start building. There's like empty parts here. Let's see, empty runners. Oh wait, nope, sorry, I'm not done with the pieces yet. So this guy here, see how there's a different hole like that? Like this piece in particular is actually really, really good and interesting. It does not connect with the 30-minute mission sister at all. Okay. So I want to see if I have any high-grade kits. I need to get a high-grade kit. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a high-grade kit. All right, let's try the Alfred for this one. Okay. So the cool thing about this one, and something you need to know when you're mixing and matching an actual model kit of a mecha with a 30-minute mission sister, they're roughly the same height. I think she's a little bit taller than the Alfred. So when you take the head off, you see that there's a ball joint attachment to that right here. When you take her head off, technically they should connect, right? But no, they can't. They can't. Number one, the collar on this is going to prevent it from connecting. Her whole hair is not going to allow it to connect, all right? This is where this particular piece, at least to my understanding, it comes into play. You're supposed to connect it there to extend the neck part, and then you could start connecting the head to it. And there you go. Now you have the Alfred waifu connection. So be very mindful of that. Like that Bandai did make a specific head connector. The downside on that, it could only go left and right. There's no head tilt up or anything like that. I mean, there's a head tilt down, but that's part of the neck. But you really can't tilt upwards. And it's also going to be a different color. So you might want to paint underside of the neck when you're putting that together. So again, there's a little bit of like play here, but it's also going to be a limitation. It's not also the most sturdiest connector piece for it. It will connect, but again, look how janky the size is. She looks like one of those like those mascots with the big head, so it doesn't really match. So something to note about that. I'm gonna take this out and see if I could even take the piece out for a second. Come on. Oops, there we go. So I'm gonna put it back to her head. Another couple of questions is like, can you connect the body parts to this guy here? Yes and no. So the arm for this one, I think you're gonna have to take the whole peg. It all depends on the kit, right? It all really depends on the kit. So what you could do, I believe for this one, is you could connect it with this, and I could be wrong. See how there's like a 3mm peg right there, and then this part here, you could technically connect it that way, but it's even that is kind of loose. Oh no, there we go. So there we go. Now you could get a Alfred waifu hand on this one, but you're gonna have to take all that parts out in order for you to even connect the arm to it. Similar to the leg. So I'm gonna take this part out and take this part out as well, just to get all that peg out there. And let's see, can I take this part out? And it's the different connection altogether, as you could see here, right? So it's not really gonna connect 100% with it. This is the part where you might need to put a PC part inside there, or extend the peg somehow by gluing or something, but it's not really gonna work out 100%. The cool thing about this one, you know what? The proportion actually is not bad with the Alfred on the sister kit, but it's not stable at all. It's just, that's it. Like the peg and the hole are not going to match. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, brother Joe over here. Think of what is it, the SD waifu? Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's kind of like how you could mix and match with it. Now, can you put a leg to this one? Probably not. So you can see there's a peg there and it can't go. Even if you take this whole thing out, the connector piece, depending on what kit it is, might be a straight peg, might be a peg that comes out, or this one, in this case, it's a hole. So you kind of have to like do your research on how you want to bash your kits around. But the 30-minute sisters do have some parts that you could use to assist you with bashing with other kits. Like for example, the newer kits, I think they're a little bit more easier to talk with, but not so much if you're using the older kits, right? So we're gonna take these parts out as well right here, and we're gonna push put it all back to the way it was, at least with the left hand armor kind of thing happening there. All right, so thank you so much, Alfred, for the assistance. Back in the box you go. What do we want to do next? Okay, so we talked about all the parts here. There are these extra white armors that we could use, and it's actually pretty cool. Go ahead and take these out. A lot of the times, if you've not built a 30-minute mission kit before, they're very symmetrical. Left and right armor is exactly the same. Even if you put them upside down, it's almost the same. See how, like, depending on how you do it. And we're gonna connect it to this guy here, to the Alka Carti B. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. If you're just new to the show, my name is Ariel. It's a backlog builder where we build backlogs, and it's no Gunpla November. We've successfully did like how many kits during November that isn't Gunpla, which I'm very, very happy about to do that with you guys. Such a fun event. I think we did a really good job, you know, utilizing our time and really doing non-Gunpla this month. I thought that was really fun. So hopefully you guys had a good time as well. Thank you so much for participating. So we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the armor to her by just swapping some of these parts around. Don't forget to consider liking and subscribing so you guys get notification on when I am streaming next. Our next stream is probably gonna be next week on Monday. We're gonna get back to some UC stuff. I think I have some UC kits lined up for December. December's also giveaway month, so I think I hope if I plan this out right that at least once a week I'll have like some kind of draw leading up to Christmas. If not, then womp womp. And for those of you guys wondering about 30-minute mission rules, that will be posted this week. I thought I was gonna get it done today. I got busy at work. Sorry, folks. So that's still in progress. Ooh. I think the legs are swapped, Ariel. Are they? I think so. Yeah. Look at the feet. Yeah, they're swapped. My bad. Do that and do that. Okay, the reason why is because like there are pegs on the outer side of the legs that you need for these guys here to connect. So basically it's gonna go do that. And this part here is gonna do this guy here. So there we go. So we have some additional armor. Now these guys here are actually additional pieces so that you could add a 3mm port connector for like the build parts or any other upgrade parts from the other 30-minute mission kits. So articulation wise, I know we were talking about it earlier. The head is on a ball joint. It could go left tilt, right tilt. The arm is actually pretty good. Like there's a lot of really good reach to it. It pretty much acts like an action figure at this point. So bend wise at the arm, it is limited to only 90 degrees. It can't go any further than that. The reason why is Bandai sacrificed articulation for I guess what's it called, connectivities. But there are, you know, there's ways to like kind of just maneuver about that, but you're not going to get like an actual flex of the arm. The hand itself is on a pivot point that turns like this, and you could go it like this, at least for this particular hand, go up and down like that. The upper body is also on a ball joint, so you do get a nice tilt and rotation on the upper body. And also at the lower torso, this whole thing kind of just like, you could contort it so that it's as a nice kind of like bend curve S, very sultry, and you could get some really dynamic actiony pose with this one, kind of like this, right? So the thing also to note that there is no ab crunch on this. It's just a straight kind of like piece of block of plastic, so you will not get like a full ab crunch with her, but you can get pretty far. I mean, you can get up to like maybe here, but you're never gonna get to like a full bend, because then it'll just like pop out like that. And I really tried for some of the photos. For the leg itself, it is on a peg, sorry, not a peg, but like it can rotate because of a peg in the crotch area like that. can it do a front split ish, like around here? Side split, definitely, maybe. Limitation to like maybe like around here, like that. And then for the knee bend, it is a 2-point pivot, so you will get a nice pivot point and bend. And that's me being careless about the parts here. Sorry about that, folks. So it can do a nice kind of like bend like this on the knee. Again, that's pretty cool. You're turning me on, by the way you touch her. That's from Gunplarazzi. Oh yeah, so like you just kind of have to like make sure that like you are really posing her nicely and all that. So you, like I said, you end up, and then so that's a 2-point. There is a pivot here, so you can rotate it this way. That's the only pivot on the top, and at the bottom where the feet and the ankle connects, you can rotate it like fully 360, and it also goes up and down, and all depends on how you pose it, because like there's like another arm elbow kind of thing happening here, so you get the feet to tilt sideways, which is again pretty good when you want to pose her to standing position and it won't fall. That really helps with the balance of the kit. Otherwise, it's a really good kit. I like it for what it is. The 30-minute mission sister has impressed me in regards to like its versatility, its uniqueness. It's easy to work with. So if you're just getting into, say, the Mecha Musume, you don't have the money for like Frame Arm Girls or Megami Device, you can. This would be a perfect entry to that whole Megami Musume kind of like world. And it's more affordable, especially if you want to just start off. And if you just get the base kit, that's really all you need. This is a recolor, like I said, of her, and they're pretty much identical. Like, look at the hair, right? The only difference is like I did get an upgrade body, which has a bigger booty, so you could see her booty is like kind of like flattish, and then this one here has a little bit of like an ump to it. So bye, Ayo, and everyone. I'm gonna head back to work, have fun to stream, and chill the rest of the day. Ayo, thank you so much for that, Panda. Have a good day at work. Don't work too hard. Work smart. Okay. And then I forgot this part here. This is another set of armor that you could put on the leg, and you could go and connect it this way. So that's kind of cool, and it has like a C connector part right here that you could get like those C connectors to go there, and that's for like swivels. Can it connect on the arm? I don't think so. And can you hold it? Probably not. I don't think you could hold it. So the only place you could really put this in is over here. Can you do anything else on the top? That's a good question. Let me see. No, I don't think so. So you get, like, again, these option parts. You don't have to use all of them. You don't even have to use any of them, but you do have the option to use them. All right. So there we go. A little bit of the back shot for you guys. The body is really good. Like, it's athletic build, very proportionate. I should have gotten the Mandalorian figure from the other room and kind of show you guys the height. The Mandalorian is actually taller. Like, the Mandalorian figure is like about this, like this tall, in contrast to her. So the Star Wars figures, like the Stormtroopers or the what do you call it, like Mandalorian and Jango Fett, are all taller than her. Okay, so let's push all of these guys aside for now, somewhere here, so I don't lose them. And for the for the clear stand, this part here, you could rotate it kind of like this way, and it could just connect to like any of the ports. So she has 2 ports here, and if you open up the kneecap, the shin area, there's also a connector port here. And if you open the thigh area, there is a connector port. Let me just get this out of the way. Over here as well. So you do have an option for a port here and a port here. Where did it go? Alright, so one thing to note, how can you connect this to regular 30-minute mission legs? That's a really good question. So if you buy the upgrade parts, there is this special connector that will connect with any of the 30-minute mission kits. Again, Bandai with their marketing team really really want to cap all your money because in order for you to utilize this, you have to buy another kit. So you probably have seen this type of connector piece with all the 30-minute mission kits, like the C channel, and I even pointed that out when we were building the Witch from Mercury. So if the kit does not is a 30-minute mission kit and you want to connect, this particular set of part is what you will need in order for you to connect properly, without a doubt, a C connector port. So you can see it connects like that, and see how there's like a C connector for this, and that's how you would get the legs to proportionately attach to her and make it like kind of work out and stand and all that stuff for it. So this one is from the Spanicio kit, the Samurai Ninja one, and I just kind of connected with that, but it kind of looks weird with it. I'm not really a big fan of it. Is there any other pieces that we could use? I mean, we could open up this kit here and do that. I figured we'd be into the quartet unit by now. Shush. I like going on tangents. I'm just trying to get some of the pieces here from the other kit. Kind of give an example. So this one, for example, I'm gonna take the C channel out. Right, and this is from the alto ground unit. You could take this part out and you could connect the ground alto unit to it, and it will connect like that, and that's how you would get like a bigger, kind of like a tankier looking limb to it. But you will need this part here in order for you to connect the C channel, and they're very universal with the connector ports. So there, see how the ports are like C here and C there. So something to note when you're working with these types of 30-minute mission kits. All right, fine. Let's get to the quartet, the quartet mode. Who brought Animal in here, man? This guy always hassling. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. So this is the other kit that I started bashing, but it obviously didn't go all the way through, so I just kind of kept it as an example for now. Oh man, are we gonna get to the actual bash tonight, Ariel? Probably. Well, I want to. Why don't you finish the quartet and then we could do that afterwards? What time is it? Yeah, we could probably finish the quartet in like half an hour. Sure. But we gotta put these guys away for a second. Make sure I don't lose any of the parts. And I do have a lot of like 30-minute mission parts that are just in bags. So, okay, story time. There were 2 of them in the corral. All right, let's cut stuff and put stuff together. I just need to see what the hell I'm doing. Hang on. I want to know the hair. How do you put the stupid like hair on her? I want to know how to do this. The band. Where's the headband? Now I gotta find that headband. This is what was confusing me earlier. Okay, so I know I got... okay, I got this. I got that. I was so close. So close. Okay. So apparently, I gotta take this part out. The side of the head actually does work like that, and then I'm gonna put it there. So as you can see, the hair changed already. But in order for me to fully execute the quartet, I need to put the ears on first, which is fine. And then we're gonna need to put the helmet on here, and that is an FA2. And I don't think I had that taken out, so that's why it wasn't looking properly. AF1, is it AF12? What is that? FA114? Okay, 14, where are you? 12, 14. Oh, get this. She gets a new set of cat ears. That's why I was like, huh, that looks different. That's cool. So it's not 100% the Taisha kit. So as you can see, she gets like a longer, kind of like more of a devilish, pointy kind of like ear here. Take that out. And we're gonna put that one in there. Oh, that's looking good. And then we're gonna put the headband on her. And this is the one I was kind of really curious about how it's gonna connect. So after we've taken the hair out, like the original hair out, there's a hole right here, and this is where this peg is gonna go into. Like that. And now that it's on like this, the other hair that I was like, where is this connector thing coming from, is now gonna go like that. And with simple modifications like this, it changed her face altogether. Like, that is some crazy stuff right here. Like, that is so neat. Right? That's cool. I love this hair now. That's neat. Okay, now for the chest, there's also an extra piece here to make her bust bigger. So you can do that. In order for you to do that, we need to swap the chest part. So I'm going to take the head out for now. The first part here is I'm going to take this white piece out. And the whole chest should come out with it. And we're going to take this white collar back. And that's what's going to go onto the top here. And she definitely, with this piece at least, she has like a more fuller bust than the athletic bust. At least I think so. Yes. I want to say yes to that. So that's a little bit different on the chest area. Okay. So I know we gotta cut those. Should we just like mass cut everything? I think so. Let's put the head back on at least. Okay. Yeah, this is looking really cool. So far, my favorite sister is this and the Lucille. Like, the Lucille is gonna look really good with the stiletto body later on. But, like, wow, the diversity of the head alone is like, really, really good. Looking pretty cool. There's a hydrate here from Mizu. Thank you so much, Mizu. How's your build coming along? How is your Sazabi coming along? Did he make it in time? The build for this, yes. But now I'm just going through the rest of the accessories. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and chop all of these out. And again, I'm just gonna build it kind of as a backpack. And then we're gonna go with all the gimmicks afterwards. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. If you guys are just tuning in, my name is Ariel. You're watching AO Mecha Live. It's a Backlog Builder episode. Tonight we're building a whole bunch of like 30-minute mission stuff. It's 30-minute mission, Waifu Wednesday. We're building the Alka Carti right now. We're just finishing this guy up. And then we're going to continue doing some bashes. I actually want to spend some time bashing if possible, but the more I really look into it, I don't know how far we're going to get. We're going to try. We're gonna try to bash something. I want to work on the Porta Nova. In my head, I'm building it, but obviously it's not yet built, so we're gonna have to pop in a fresh Porta Nova Marine, and then we're gonna build that out. Okay, so we're gonna take all the runners here. This one is gone. And I'm gonna take her on the side for a second, just so that I have some room to work with. And I already have a Ziploc somewhere for this. Always have Ziploc handy. They're really good at keeping and storing all your parts so that you don't lose them. Okay, so we have all the black parts on one side. And we're going to do an identical kind of like Monster Mash. Get all the parts out first. The Sabi's coming along. Dropped a couple of pieces. Ha! That's a shot! Shot, 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 shot. 1 second, guys. I need to check something. Whew, what time is it? Alright, let's get some of these black parts out. Alright, nice. So they're coming along. These parts actually are not too brittle. They're not brittle at all, but I'm just saying that once you slice them, they actually come out pretty well. Very nice and soft plastic. Okay, there we go. So hopefully get this guy completed in the next half hour, and then from like 10 to 11 we'll spend an hour working on a Portanova. Ideally I could get it to a point where it's like, okay, it looks nice and start off a custom. So don't forget guys, our Discord server is having a 30-minute mission bash and paint event that's gonna happen in the winter, so just watch out for that post official. I should really finish that tonight, but I'm running a little bit behind, so sorry folks. More info to come on that. Okay, I wonder if you could put the hand on this one. Is that possible? Or is this like, nah, no, they're not related at all. Okay, so we're gonna put the black pieces on either side like that, and then we're gonna work on the red pieces at the bottom here. And I'm just gonna take them all out for now, and then we're gonna build it in conjunction with each other. There's some really unique runners on this kit. I've not seen any of these parts on the other kits before, so that's really cool. All right. If you guys are building, let me know in the chat what you guys are building tonight. Kind of curious what everybody's up to. So with them being only 4 like black wing thingies like this, so this is supposed to be the hand claw. I could tell you right now, you could only create one of these hand claws with all 3 attached. However, you can, and this is something I might suggest, is instead of doing 3 in one claw, spread them out and then have like 2 like this, similar to the Kyoki Senki, as the weapon, and then you could get like an X23 kind of style of weapon. Attempting to finish at the White Rider, lots of masking for the Shikina weapon. Oh no. Yeah, I heard that the Pale Rider, both white and black, have like either a lot of stickers or will need a lot of masking for it. So that's unfortunate. Totally forgot about these parts here. Sorry guys. Yep, I'm building the ASW's G08 Gundam Barbados. I was gonna say that's a Barbados, isn't it? Alright, so that one's gone. And now we're gonna build the rest of these red parts here, or at least cut away these parts here. I'll get Easy to drink a shot for me. I don't drink. Yes! Shot for Easy. Is DJ Easy still awake? How you doing, buddy? How you feeling? Alright, almost done with getting all the parts out, and then after that, it's just pretty much build away. If we could finish this in the next 15 minutes, and including a little bit of a review, we're back at where I want to be in regard to timeline tonight. So, woohoo! Thanks, everyone. Man, that was a rush. I'm just like playing it in my head right now, man. That whole 30-minute build. Wow. It it totally wore me out a bit. But it's all good. It's all good. there was an update to the Android interface. Now it kind of looks like some of the icons changed a little bit. Now I'm like, huh. Oh, I didn't see that. Check this out. At the back of the arms, and I'm gonna check that out now. That's where they're located, which means I totally did the arm wrong for one of them. Because, okay, so we have that for this, but this guy here, definitely the wrong arm. Ariel. Yeah, I did it without instructions. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's a quick fix. We just have to rotate the arm a little. Or it was meant to be like that. No, it can't be. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. That's why I'm like, huh, how come it's not going on the wrist and the arms and all that stuff? Because you did it wrong, dum-dum. So at the back of the wrist, not the L, the back of the arm, the forearm, you can get this to connect to it. So there's like ports right here at the back, and this is where it's gonna go onto it. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Almost forgot about that right here. Okay, where was I? Just want to make sure that like, I'm not missing anything. So for this guy here, they want the armor on her, which is fine. We're gonna have to put all the pegs and swap out. Now once we have all the pegs swap out, that's when it's gonna connect to it. Interesting. Okay, we could do that. So we're gonna swap, are the pegs all here? I'm missing the part here for this one. So for that part at the wrist, there's also another peg connector. It's gonna go like right there. And we'll put the ants on it. And then we're gonna put the claw paw on it. And then over here we need the shoulder pad to connect to it. Oops, the headpiece just fell off. I love this head sculpt. The head sculpt for her is actually pretty cool. Okay, and then at the sides over here, we're gonna connect these armor on the side of her body. And then at the back, at the lower portion, also the rest of the armor. She reminds me of the Centaurians. I don't know if you guys are like big 80s still, but like you guys remember the Centaurians? It's a cartoon where they have all these ports and then land, sea, and air type of like equipment attaches to like these dudes. That's a throwback. Okay, last stretch. Let's go. Let's go. Instruction manual. Why are you being finicky? Okay. I'll put this here so I can see what's going on. Okay, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. So far, at least, anyways, I could tell. Okay, so we make sure we get all these parts out. So these two apparently will connect. Let's bring it in. And then this part here is just gonna connect like a circle. So I'm gonna see if I could build this in synchronous orbit around each other. Okay, and then apparently we're gonna need these two parts. Fairly simple. A lot of them just kind of connects, and it will create certain parts where you know you're gonna connect things that pivot or rotate and all that stuff for it. So far so good. Okay, and then there's a port here for the thrusters, and then the top portion, that's where the cover plate is gonna go for this. Lots of potential for painting, but also lots of like masking. I could tell you right now, you're definitely gonna get your masking game ready for this, because there's a lot of really cool details, but they're kind of hidden right now because they're like either one solid piece. Like this part here, you could color one different color, the inside portion different colors. There's a lot of opportunities for like different colors with this, but I could tell you right now, you're gonna definitely need some masking with it. So the back part is supposed to be two things. One, it's like a flight mode, and then also it's supposed to be like some kind of like hind legs for like, I don't know, some like weird dog fetish kind of thing happening, so just be forewarned. It might look weird for a sec. Okay, so got the piece there. Okay, so this part here, how do we connect this part? Nice. And the other part as well, this guy. Oh man, I'm getting hungry now. Is it weird? I'm getting hungry. Okay, so this part here is gonna connect first. And then the hind leg is gonna connect next. Oops. And then the paws are gonna connect last. And it's gonna be this guy here. So already, this is kind of like a really cool looking, kind of like, hang on, does it go this way? Or does it go, I think I did it wrong. It's like this. Right? So you could get like a nice like hind leg happening with this. This is pretty cool. What's for second dinner? I know, dude, I'm getting hungry. I don't have any pizza left. I know that. I probably should eat something. I have nacho chips. I know I have nacho chips. So that might be where does this go? That might be what's on deck tonight. Okay, so anyways, let's follow this for a second. Okay, and then this guy. And then the paws. Which again is pretty cool, I think. Okay, so this is apparently what the backpack is starting to form together. You're gonna get one of these and this part, apparently, and this part. So, interesting. Okay, so you're gonna do that to these guys. I'm gonna cut this little nub out for a second. There might be some extra parts, but like I don't know if we could even use them or not because they're so unique. Okay, and then this part here. Oh, really? Some kind of weird... What? This part here. Oh, it's like a gun? Is that what it is? It's like a gun? No. Hang on. No, it doesn't go that way. Hang on. So if it goes like that... Oh! That's an interesting gun. Well, not gun, but it's supposed to be like some kind of flight unit. Gonna lurk tonight, be falling asleep. Oh, thanks, man. Sorry if I'm boring you. Kidding. I know you're tired, man. You're all good. So that's a really cool kind of like weapon. Let's do the same thing over here. I gotta make my show more entertaining because like this guy's sleeping. What? Nah, it's okay. I'm just teasing you. Go to sleep, child. Okay, so we have some extra stuff here. And let's see, this one here, I don't know what this does yet. Okay, let me see if I could follow the instructions now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So these two are supposed to connect together like this. And for that to work, you're gonna need to get this part. Okay, so hang on, let's do that. Okay, so if we do this, we do this, and we do this. That's how the backpack is gonna connect like this to make it like a flight type unit for it. Sure, okay, I could live with that. Let's try that again. So this one here, short stubby thing like that on the front. And then it's gonna go like that for it. Okay, now that we have these guys here, it's gonna connect to the back port like this, and the back port like that. So now we're getting the whole flight kind of like pack thing happening again, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna just zoom out a little bit so we can start getting some more thing to this. Apparently you're supposed to put one of these into here, and it's gonna go like that, so that becomes kind of like a fin stabilizer. Sure. And then on the side here, this is where apparently, how is this gonna work? Huh. What? Oh, I did that wrong. Okay. So apparently you're gonna take this, do that, and then this is gonna go this way. That becomes a wing type for it. Man, these guys are really milking the symmetrical view of this. Let's go this way. I mean, it's cool, but wow, they're really milking it. So that's how you get the flight kind of like wing on this guy. The next part here, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but obviously a little bit more quicker. At least I hope so. Okay, so that's gonna be the wing type. It's a very kind of loosey connection, but okay. It looks like an interesting booster pack. I'll give her that. So it kind of looks like this. Totally did that wrong. Is it this way? Okay, so that becomes the flight pack. Oops. Totally did this one wrong. Let's go this way. Okay. Alternatively, you could do it sideways like this, or you could do it so that it's on the top portion, which is also here. So there's like a rectangle connector port here and a rectangle connector port there. So you could go either way kind of with that. I don't know what looks good yet on this because it's my first time doing it. Okay. What I'm curious is like, where does these guys go? Apparently they're just loose hands that will go onto here for pause. Okay, sure. And pause here. Psionic G, what up, brother? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh damn, still post whip pics. Not much. Zig Zeon, my friend. Zig Zeon. We just I'm getting to the final portion of this build here. So that's pretty much like what's gonna look like with the backpack on. Let's go zoom out a little bit. So there we go with the backpack, kind of like that, and it's kind of cool because then you could tilt it this way and sideways. Whoops, you're not supposed to fly out like that, but. And if you want to open it up more, you could, I guess, do that to make it more like a butterfly effect. Oh jeez, that's me. That's me. That's me. I'm just being silly. And I'm trying to like make it look look cool and stuff. So it looks great. It's only a single peg connector at the back, so I'm kind of concerned about that. What I'll probably do is add the connector port here. See if I could just extend it slightly. You could also put it at the lower portion here, and that's, I guess, where the dog hind leg is supposed to go to. And no, the figure is not like loose or anything. I'm just kind of accidentally hitting them, and they're actually pretty stable. They could hold really well. So if you want it to look more like that, I mean, that's pretty cool. And you could post it like on the top part if you really want to, which is more of like a backpack flight type, right? Yeah, this kit is not bad. And if you want it to go full dog mode, you're gonna put the bottom part here to give it like a quad leg, or like become a, oh, hang on, let me see if I could get this right. Ooh, this one's upside down. Let's go this way. My bad, my bad. At least I think it does. It's supposed to pull it like that, and then it does the whole kind of like dog walk like this. And that becomes its tail, which is kind of awkward and weird. And it's gonna go at the back, so instead of having a tail here, it walks like a horse dog. Does that make sense to you guys? So it's supposed to do this like thing here. Yeah, it's a 30-minute mission, sister. This is the Alka Carti, and we just finished building it. So if you want like kind of like a somewhat of like I don't know what to call this one, like a dog hind weapon system at the back, you could do it this way, which is still pretty stable. The only thing really is like you got to make sure that the 3mm port is connected. That's the only part that I could see becoming loose a little, and that's where you want to obviously add additional support in. But otherwise, I don't know why you would need this. Maybe if she needs to gallop somewhere. I wonder if you could even make it stand like a centaur. Hang on, I'm just gonna try something if we could do it that way, because she can't really bend her body. But I want to see if like there's enough force on the feet. I don't think there is. I don't think there's enough like hold and strength, especially at the 3mm port right there, for it to hold the whole body up. But I could be wrong. So let's see. Let's see if I could do a stand up with this. Nah, it's the paws are definitely getting in the way. They're not like super stable or anything. Yeah, you could make it to like as if it's like a walker, I guess. If you tilt it all the way down like this and extend the feet like out like that, it can make it a little bit taller. Then you could get like the whole walkie kind of feel, like stilts almost. I want to see if we could do it. Can you do stilts? Hang on. I'm just being silly now. I'm gonna put this and over. I wonder if she could do some stilts with this. Nah, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Nope. The backpack also... Okay, I'm just gonna go through it. The backpack has some really cool stuff. So you could take these guys out and it become a gun for her. So you can attach it this way. For you to hold the gun, however, you cannot use the claw part because it's gonna hinder the gun. So what you want to do is retract it. There's a secondary peg here that you have to like transform, and this is where it gets like kind of like tricky, because then you're gonna have to like bring it back over here so it could actually hold stuff with the hand like that, right? But before we even get to that part, we need to get the gun, take the bottom part like that out, connect it through here so that it's holding it. Make sure it goes all the way through like that, and then connect it to this guy here, and that becomes her gun mode for one of the weapon pieces, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, like 30-minute mission and 30-minute sisters all kind of like go for the whole customization and quick changes. So you kind of have to like use your imagination if you really want to connect some of these parts out like this. And then for this guy here, because we have a gun that has a blade like that, and I see why they did it that way, you could hold the gun on one hand, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these 3 of these blade fins, 1, 2, 3, and we already had an extra one, right? See how you got these 3 blades. You get the other hand portion here, and there's like a C connector to it, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna connect it to here, and this becomes kind of like the Wolverine-esque kind of like claw system for it, which I think is pretty cool. If you played like Vega from Street Fighter, I think this will be very familiar with you. And then what you could do is take this part out, and it's already extended, so you kind of just like connect it that way, and then you get kind of like a weapon system for her, just so that there's like a pseudo melee, and then you have the projectile or weapon based gun like for her like that. Actually, did I do it correctly, or is it? Yeah, no, it's done like that. Vega always kicked my ass. Vega is like a difficult character to master, but like I've seen really like top rank Vega players, and they're freaking awesome. So what happens when all the parts are there? Can we make it look like it's as if it's still gonna work with the backpack? Probably. I want to say yes to it because, like, again, with a little bit of oh, excuse me, a little bit of creativity, you could pretty much do whatever you can with this kit. So let's see if I could just connect it and will it work with it ish. It's not bad, but then you have all these, like, obviously extra weapons and parts with it, so you can do whatever you want with it. The cool thing about, like I said, the 30-minute mission and the 30-minute sisters is that it's all about creativity and kind of like using all the extra parts. The fact that they give you guys extra parts to mix and match is pretty cool. Or even, like, they made sure that all the parts are able to, like, talk with one another. I think that's really neat, and it's a really good, like, selling point for me for that. Now, is this worth the price of plastic? That's a really good question. For me, I think it is, because you're getting all these unique backpack. What I really like here is I think they nailed the face correctly, and that's really cool. It also comes with 2 additional faces, and for you to take them out, you basically take the face out, take the head unit and the hair out, and then you put the face in, swap it, and then it becomes a new face. So yeah, I think overall it's pretty cool. So this is the stock version. Dropping off, right? So you have the stock version, Lucille, and then you have the Alka Carti on the left-hand side of this one. I think it's really good. I like it. I don't obviously want to lose all of these stuff here, but I'm gonna put them all in a Ziploc bag, which I've been doing so that I'm a little bit more organized and I don't lose stuff around. I've been known to, like, man, just leave my parts on the table. I'm like, oh, I'll get it, like, later on, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh crap, where's that extra hand that I needed, or that extra stuff in it. I'm gonna be posing this and taking photos of it, so watch out for that on my Instagram and on my Facebook. So again, big thank you to everybody that has been watching. And we're gonna continue on with a little bit of a kit bash just example of other 30-minute mission kits now that we've had this sister out of the way. Just putting all of it in there as fast as I can. So there we go. Making sure everything else is in there. Did we get all the parts? There are extra parts, and this part is actually very, very important. The reason why these things exist. Oh, and I gotta swap that collar out. This part here for the chest, actually, let's bring her back out. I want to show you something really cool. I'm gonna take the chest part out like this, and I also gotta replace the wolf thingy here. Is actually the same, is what I need for this, but I think they're the same, more or less. I'm gonna take this part out for now, and I'll show you something that's really cool. So with this piece that's connected to her chest like that, you now have an opportunity to put another different type of chest system to that. And for that, no, we can't use this one. Let me see, is there anything here I could use? Is there anything here I could use? Probably, I want to say... Actually, you know what? Take the... So this is the Gardenova. I'm going to take the chest out of the Gardenova. And see how there's like a little peg right here for it? You could then now connect it to her. And now you could... It's going to look so stupid. You could connect it to her, and now she has the Gardenova on her chest. Basically, you could get any of the 30-minute mission chests. This is probably like the worst example ever. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for here. Does this have anything on the chest? No, it doesn't have anything on the chest. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me go find something that does. Alright, let's see. Chesties. There's nothing here for the chesties. Fantastic. How? How did you get all of these parts and not have something for the chest? Wow, okay, hang on. Where is that part? You know what? I missed something. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm back. So this part here is a. Let me get the pricing out, but it's pretty cheap. It's like $5. So this is like extra parts for the Portanova, and we're gonna use this part actually eventually, like tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up. We're opening a whole bunch of stuff tonight, so not too concerned. And I wanna explain to you guys what's happening with her chest here and why there's a hole there and all that stuff. So all the other 30-minute missions often will come with like extra parts like this that you could use for additional armor or detailing. So I'm gonna take the chest out for this guy, and this is for a Portanova upgrade. Have a good night, Queasy. Thanks for hanging out. Want to hear what I have coming to add to the backlog monolith? Please do. So as you can see, there's like ports right here on the chest, like 3 different ports. What you could then do with this one is you could attach it to her like that, so she has like extra plating now on this, right? And there's also another connector piece depending on what they are. Hang on. Oops, now I gotta pry this one out of her. Put this guy back onto here, and there's another piece. So if the chest connector has a 2-prong kind of like connector piece, then you will take this guy here and connect it like that. And I think that's where another, like the other 2 prongs are gonna attach to, right? So again, very, very smart on Bandai's part to make sure that like all of them kind of talk with each other, so that they could like market it to like, hey, you could use this with another kit, etc. And I've seen people use like the Knight, the new Knight 30 KNIGHT Knight kit with this, and they have like, I'm trying to make a saber from Fate Stay Night later on, because like it looks like I could probably pull the saber outfit with this headset and the armor type. So looking forward to that. But anyways, that's kind of concludes the Alka Carti for tonight. We're gonna focus on the Portanova next. Whew, how's it going? We're gonna put another like maybe hour on the stream just to hang out and build stuff. Figure Isoletta and Burger Brew shipped the entry grade RX-93 new Gundam, and the new Gundam high grade EG RG booster bed will be here on the 13th. Dude, that's a lot. And whoa, I didn't know they were that compatible. That's sick. Yeah, like all of these guys are super compatible with one another. That's what I was kind of trying to explain with this kit, that like the 30-minute missions and the 30-minute sisters talk to one another, but you need extra parts for you to do so. Unfortunately, that's how they get you. Like Bandai will do it, so that you have to buy more of their parts, etc., for you to complete your project. So for me, I kind of went on a little binge. Also, I did get like a whole bunch of hands. I'm not gonna get to that. I'll probably do a review later on with all the hands in there. But like, I'm just putting it all in here for now, and I'll circle back with her in a bit. Okay, so tonight, as I mentioned, we're gonna probably try to do some what do you call it? Some kit bashing. I don't know how far we're gonna get to it, but I kind of want to get to a point where it's like, okay, we did a decent kind of job with it. In my head, I'm already building what I think I'm gonna be doing, but for now, what do I need from this guy here? I just need some stuff here, not all of it. So this is the, where's that bag go? This one is just like, again, option parts in blue, but you do need the Portanova for it. So they're called option armor, and I'm going to go through different types of boxes and parts and all that stuff in a bit. So for this one here, you're going to get the chest, you're going to get like a front Zaku face looking thing, shoulder pads, and a shield. That's pretty much what comes with it. And you also get like extra kind of like things like this that you could use to like, I don't know, connect your 3mm things to. And also these guys here, I'm not sure what they, oh no, they're for these guys here for the armor. I'm not going to use these guys just yet, but I will take them out. I will use them eventually. This part here is option part set 2, and it comes with like rockets, additional leg extenders for the feet to make them taller, boosters you can put on the shin or on the side or whatever. The reason why I got this kit is for two main things: the rocket pods and the main skirt. So if you pop this guy open, it comes with like 3 runners, I want to say, and I've opened a few of these already. So to me, they're just normal stuff. So it comes with 3 runners. The most consistent out of them is this guy here, and this is like what you really want to keep for future kit bashing. If you guys are big into kit bashing, is because it has a whole bunch of options to connect. It pivots, it swings, it's an extender, shield connector, gun port holder. This is just like a building block of extra parts that you could use. However, one thing that is really cool about this, if you've not opened one of these option parts before, see this guy right here, the rod? Each one of these you could break into a rod that is 3 millimeters that will fit in these holes. So this whole thing is like a gemstone of like parts connection for parts. Okay? So what I really need from this particular box are something from here, which is the side skirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them right now, and it's like 3 parts. They're very symmetrical and like somewhat identical, front skirt and back skirt. I've done this skirt for one of my previous builds, and I really enjoyed the design of it. I ordered 30 minute mission pieces. It will arrive this week. Dude, that's awesome. Welcome to customization. But yeah, for these parts here, I'm just gonna take the parts that I need. I'm probably gonna cut all these and put it in the pile later on. I have multiple of these parts, but I just don't have the time right now to find it. But yeah, like I just want to show you guys what my favorite parts are from this. I mean, all of them are really good, and I'm probably gonna use every single one of these eventually on a build. But for this particular exercise, I'm just taking only certain parts that I think I'm going to use, and then I'm gonna put it back in their boxes and all that stuff for it. So what I'm doing right now is cutting away a side skirt slash front skirt slash rocket pods out, and I'm gonna use this as the main skirt for the Portanova custom that we'll do right now today. Yeah, I think an hour on the stream left. I think it will probably get pretty far, less than an hour with the build. So if you guys are working on your own stuff tonight, let me know what kind of customs you're working on, if you guys are working on your kits. Very simple to build, really, for these option parts. They're almost like a no-brainer. You don't really need instructions for them. They just kind of like, once they put together, they just kind of like, you know, go together pretty well. And that's it for the rocket pod. Again, looking really good for like a simple rocket pod that you just need to like upgrade any of your it doesn't have to be 30-minute mission kits. Pretty much you could use this on any high grades, and it'll become somewhat proportionate to it. So for the skirt, and I'm gonna get to that, I'm just putting in this and this right here. This peg is gonna connect to the side skirt later on once we build the Portanova. I'm gonna make it a kit, but I gotta assess my backlog before I start anything new. Yeah, I mean, everybody has backlog. I know that's the saying, but like, yeah, definitely, you know, try not to overreach your projects. I often do, so I'm kind of like guilty of that. Okay, so these are some of the parts that I'm gonna be working with so far. I'm also gonna use the chest for this one because I really like how the chest is looking. Let's see, what do I need here? I'm not gonna open these guys, but I will open the Portanova Marine. Really cool stuff here. I built this before, but it's in the blue and yellow looking one. This one is like more tactical with the darker colors, but it's pretty much the same. The cool thing about this one that I like are the back thrusters here. Definitely gonna use those. I'm not really a big fan of the feet because they're like janky looking like feet. But with this kit, you can build a stock Portanova, and that's what I really want from this. All the other parts I plan on using for other builds. So Yeah, I'm a little bit of a 30-minute mission nut. I have become that person that builds 30-minute mission kits, and I don't know what to do with the excess parts. So I know these are the excess parts, so I'm not even gonna touch these just yet. These are like the weapon systems, and then the more of the thrusters and all that stuff. Some of these parts, especially this and this, actually this whole runner, you could get from the submarine option part. And if you look at that one, it's gonna look something like this, like extended armament vehicle. Some of the parts here are from are made to use the space Portanova, but it's not the whole kit. That you're not gonna get a mecha out of this box here. But for me, see this piece right here? That's what I need from this kit, and then maybe I'll use the rest of it. But ideally, I just need those pieces right there, and I'll get to that in a second. Which is, I know it's a bit of a conundrum. The cool thing though, the Portanova kit, this is it. If you buy the stock Alto or the stock Portanova kit, you're only getting like this, like 2 sets of runners, the armor and the inner frame. If you guys are like new to the model kit hobby, especially with Gunpla, and you don't know where to start, or if friends ask you, hey, I want to like get the feel of like building stuff, like where do I start, I recommend just like either 30-minute mission or the entry grade kits. They're really good, they're easy to build, and you kind of get the idea of like how to build them. Model kits based on the plastic, how you cut them off their runners and all that stuff. So here we have like a polycap runner, and then over here we have the inner frame, which is all black, and then the outer armor for a Portanova, which we're gonna use, is mainly light blue and dark blue for this. So I'm very excited to work on this. And also, where did I put that? I have so much, like I have multiple heads. I might actually use this type of head for the build, but again, I don't know yet. I'm just so excited to get this going. So when I built this, like when it first released, I did not build the Portanova as my first 30-minute mission. It's actually the Alto that I built, and I was very impressed on how well it's meant to target beginners. And the way it works is like they singled off all the parts so that you know that this part here is the body, this part here is for the arms, this part here is for the legs, torso, etc. They did such a really good job doing this. I'm not even looking at the instructions. I've built this enough times to tell you guys, like if you're a seasoned builder, you built like more than, I don't know, at least 5 high grades, this becomes second nature, almost to like building. Also, this runner, the inner frame is the same as the Alto, which again is crazy. The good thing is like these 30-minute mission pieces are cheap. That's another thing too. Like I said, they are very affordable in contrast to like, because they're not really like, they're more like a generic model, right? They're not really any character specific from any type of anime series. Like most obviously like Gunpla, for example, like you know that the Zaku F2000 versus the Zaku 1 are from 2 different timelines of the same series, or like, you know, you could differentiate really fast what they are. Whereas this 30-minute mission kits, if you guys have not built it before, it's so generic that like there really isn't like any ace pilot, or there isn't any real I wouldn't say real, but like there's no attachment to character. Therefore they couldn't really like raise the price or anything like that. You'll try to make the dinosaur with the 30. I wanted to, but I couldn't find enough Alto pieces, because I think you need 3 Altos with that one. Maybe I do, I don't know. I could try that, but I don't know if I could do it with tonight's build. Tonight's build is just more like customizing a quick build Portanova, and even now I'm just kind of like, there's a lot of pieces here that maybe I don't really need either. But we'll see. We'll see. Definitely, if I get a chance to get all 3 Altos of the same color, I will definitely entertain that idea of like doing a custom build using that one, and I'll show you guys how that is kind of like put together. So like I said, like it's a very simple process building these 30-minute mission kits. It's like they're like I'm not saying don't use the instructions, but like it's so straightforward that you can get away with like very basic knowledge of Gunpla or even like model kit building and still be able to do this kit. I was in Vancouver in 2018, I want to say, and one of the things that Plamod did, they had an excess amount of like 30-minute mission kits that they donated as a workshop for Vancouver. It was Anime Revo, and it was really cool because there are people there that have never built 30-minute mission before, never built model kits before, pick up these kits and be able to just run with it and make like customs out of it. So we did kind of like a workshop. I was there. I was helping out with Vanpla, our sister company, not sister company, our sister community out there. And yeah, so the thing was like they had all these excess 30-minute mission kits, but they didn't have instructions for them, which was kind of funny because like I love that challenge. So we gave everybody opportunity for 1 hour instead of 30 minutes to build the kits, and it was fun to see like a lot of people how they start. Like some of them start with like the torso, some of them start at the feet, some of them start with the head. It's such like a mixed bag of like where people start. Some of them follow the instructions to the T, which again is pretty good. But some of them just like went on their own and tried to like really experience a no instruction build, which was like they some of them bit off more than they could chew. But there's definitely one or two people that like excelled in it and they were able to build the kit without instructions. But they definitely went over the time. I think we ended up like a minute 15 and then they were able to finish it. Regardless, I think it's a fun activity to use a 30-minute mission as a starter or starting point kit. So all the runners here are now gone, and now I can start building stuff. So I'm not gonna take these guys here because I'm gonna replace this with something else in a second, but I will just build what I think I need for this one. Let's start with the body and then work our way there. I'm also gonna probably swap the head, so I'm not gonna take the runner of the head out. And I can get really picky when it comes to parts, especially if I have access to the kits and the parts. Hey, Brother Joe, what's going on? So I finally got the box for what I need to send out, so apologies for your prize. You definitely have been a really good sport and being patient, so thank you. But yeah, it's gonna be going out this weekend, so just watch out for my email. Take your time. No, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Get this guy out. Okay. I'm not in a rush to add it to my backlog. What? You don't want to backlog more? You need to backlog harder. So what I'm building right now is the lower torso. This is the connection to the upper thigh and the lower torso. And I'm just gonna shave some of these sides off. Once the paint kind of goes onto this, it kind of hides it pretty well, which is again is pretty good. Okay, why aren't you? Oh, are they upside down? Huh? What the hell? What the heck's going on here? What the hell even is that? Daddy, chill. So this is for the 30-minute community build. No, I just want to show you guys what it is. But I could probably use this for the build. Maybe not. I haven't really decided. There's just so many potentials here. And the worst part is like, I don't... Hang on. This part here should connect sideways down. Okay. Well, how about this guy then? What does this do? How come you're not connecting there? Hang on. Is there another piece for it? What? How come you're not connecting to it? You're supposed to connect to it. 1 second. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what I was doing at. There is a combination that I saw that it wasn't 30-minute mission. It was like a Gundam RX-78 with a GM Jester. Nice. You want to post if you have the link, you could post it on the Discord and we could take a look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna put the legs onto this, or at least the thigh connection to it. I'll put this guy here. Okay, so we got the lower torso kind of working now. Now we try to see if I could get the upper torso working and talking with each other. I'm also glad that it's blue in color because like I'm gonna be painting this most likely because I saw this is an inspiration build, by the way. This is something that I saw earlier on Pinterest that I'm like, hey, you know what? That's actually a pretty cool build. I'm gonna see if I could attempt that. The bad thing is I can't find it. Oh, you're good, man. But that's a cool combination. I like where it's going. Okay, so we do that, and does this work this way or this way? Okay, so we got it to go like that and this. So remember earlier when I was talking about the chest part having like a peg like that, and now the 30-minute mission sister with the chest attachment, and that's the first time I saw the chest attachment like that. I'm sure the other sisters may have some kind of piece like that, but that's kind of cool that they keep innovating their kits so that they'll be able to even talk more and more with the other 30-minute line. So kudos to Bandai. I mean, they really did a really good generic model kit line, and it made it work. So to me, that was a win. So as you can see, this is already the main body, lower torso, and all that stuff. Let's continue on with the feet. The Portanova is supposed to be like their take on the Zaku. So a lot of these kind of reminisce the whole Zaku feel to it, which is pretty cool. I wonder if I could finish this just before the end of the year. Like as in paint. I'm just thinking how much excess paint I have left, and I think I'm going to use that. The color was dark olive green. See, I like that combination. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's get this guy standing in the next 5 minutes. So right now, if I'm timing myself, I could probably build this in 30 minutes. This particular kit, I could safely say that with an instruction, even probably less than 30 minutes, but without instructions, it's so straightforward that I could probably, like I'm building this, we started like what, 15 minutes ago, roughly. And now we're kind of like, you know, just plowing through ahead how this thing is going to connect, so. Just cutting all the pieces that I need so far. But yeah, I could safely say that like these particular stock like starter 30-minute mission kits, definitely you could do in 30 minutes. Okay. They're also like identical in regards to like parts, as in symmetrical, not identical. The only time they change, even then, like they made it so foolproof that like left or right leg is gonna match, any of the limbs are gonna match. So again, pretty cool stuff. I think I'm gonna eat nachos. That's what's gonna happen. You know when you get to a point where you're like, hey, I need to eat something. I'm getting to that point, and I'm not like complaining or anything. I'm just observation of like how I get hungry and what I do after the show. It's just kind of like it's leaning towards like, man, go eat something like right away. I do have juice, so I might try to get some juice in that. So there's the chest plate that's supposed to go with this, but I'm not gonna use this guy. There's also the head units. I'm not gonna use that for this build. Reason why is I'm doing a quick custom bash. So right now I have some option parts that I'm going to use, which I've already cut around this area here. And what I'm just trying to do right now is get the core parts that I'm going to use for it. How's the weather there, by the way? It's getting cold, actually. It started snowing earlier on when I was going home. So that was a little bit of a concerning thing, that the snow is coming. It's like winter is coming soon, to be honest. It's getting cold. How about you? How's it going down there in the great United States, the stateside? Okay, is that everything that I need? Oh, did I cut this part out too? Okay, whatever. Scrap that. I don't know if we need that. Do you want to use this or this? That's a real question. This one has pipes, but this one is cleaner. Okay, use the stock for now, but I think I want to use that one when we're actually finishing it. Sure. Snowing where I am, but not horribly, but I am just beneath Canada, so it's only a matter of time. Well, we'll see, right? Like, we don't know how the seasons are really gonna go this year, because like it's such a weird, the last couple of years have been really weird. Start time, stop time, that kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's a tolerable winter for everybody. And I'm trying to take opportunity of the somewhat quote unquote warmer weather right now, so that I could start at least priming some of my winter projects, but I doubt I'm gonna get to it in time. So we'll see. Okay, so I've cut a whole bunch of stuff on the table right now, and I kind of roughly know where things are going, because like I built something similar to this before, so it's just a matter of like putting stuff together and just understanding the build really. So the cool thing about this one, like all model kits, is like once you put the colors down, even if you mix and match, and that's what a lot of people gotta get turned off, is like if you mix and match, you're gonna get this like weird Frankenstein looking color. But this is a really good platform to take off from in order to get into painting, because one, it's affordable. Two, it's not like, you know, you're gonna ruin it and it's like, oh man, it's a loss. Like, it's a fairly, like I said, affordable thing. That's the first part, but it's very easy to maneuver. Oh, hello, Mecha Dino, thank you so much for the follow. What's going on? Happy Wednesday, and welcome to AO Mecha Live. My name is Ariel. Thank you so much for the follow. Tonight we're building some 30-minute mission kits. We've just finished the Alka Carti, which is from the 30-minute mission sister. It's not this one, but it's like you kind of get the gist of like the 30-minute mission sister kit. Right now I'm doing a quick, kind of like a quick bash using the Portanova kit that I have here as the main base for it. So we're just hanging out and chatting, really. Just kind of a chill night here. How are you doing? Do you build model kits? Do you like Gunpla? Mizu, I just want White Christmas. That's it for the snow. Oh, that is it for the snow. Okay. I don't. Here's the thing, though. I don't mind the snow, but I hate the rain. Like I'd rather have the rain over. Like sorry, I'd rather have the snow over the rain. I've had a 130-minute mission kit. It was a blue and navy one. Sweet. Do you know which line it was? Was it the Alto? Oh yes, I build. Sweet. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here and amongst friends, and that you have Mecha in your name. We're already like brothers. I'm assuming you're a dude. Oh, I shouldn't assume. Welcome, friend. I did a mistake that to our friend Chichi. So Chichi comes in and started talking. For some reason, I think previous chats prior, someone mentions like, "Oh, I'm really a girl" or something, and that kind of stuck in my head. But I think it was somebody else at the chat at the time, and then all that time for like at least a month, I thought Chichi was female. So every time Chichi comes in, I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, girl?" So that's fun. Anyways, yeah. Where was I going with that? Tangents. That's what we're doing, tangents. So, what kind of kits do you build? That's the real question. What kind of plamo builder are you? Do you have a favorite series or a favorite like line to build? Okay, let's see if I could get this going. Oh man, my stomach is really knocking on the door right now. Too bad you guys can't hear it. If there was an ASMR of like my stomach, you guys are getting like a full-on orchestra. Just saying. If you guys are listening to that. Though sadly recently my shelves fell and many kits were destroyed by the fall and the greasy death of that being chewed up by my puppies. Oh no! Kayoki Senkai. Oh my god, I forgot about Switch. Yo, I think someone got in the chat in the spam. Yes, it is. Warrior at the Borderline wasn't bad. You can go and kit bash between the kits in the line. Kayoki Senkai. I don't have the Kayoki Senkai line here. They're not bad. For me, it's the Johan that I like out of the set. I think that one is like probably one of the cooler ones from that line that I enjoyed. Okay. there's something here I need to do, which is this guy and this guy. And then this is gonna connect down here. So the lower portion of the leg, I think we're good, but we don't have the thigh. And the thigh one, we're gonna use from a different kit. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm debating whether I should open that now so that we can connect this, or connect everything that we have so far and then go and get that one. Grab something to eat. I'm definitely gonna grab something to eat immediately after the show, Mizu. I just wanna finish this build real quick before I do that though. Because I think it's a fun one. Worth it. Okay. But yeah, I'm just thinking of like the delicious food that I'm gonna consume after this. And probably some juice. I've been kind of craving juice. So we'll see. Okay, so right now we're putting the lower leg of the Porta Nova. And this is the kneecap, so we're definitely gonna use that for sure. I just need to know if it's like lower or upper. I think it's lower for it, right? Like it's gonna... Or is it like this? I think it's lower. And then this part kind of just goes into place. Oh, nope. It's the other way. Ah, it's upper. Got it. Really? Interesting. I know, right? So it's gonna go something like this. For the leg unit. First time chat, Wingmaker. Did I find another Gundam channel? I hope so. Welcome. Wingmaker, what's going on? I love your emoji, by the way. That's really cool. Welcome. You're amongst friends. Jetson, with how fast you build, how do you keep up with painting? Very very slowly. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Wingmaker. Welcome.
One more to
Tell
go.
me more about yourself. Do you like building model kits? My name is Ariel, by the way, and you're watching AO Mecha Live in my channel here at Twitch and on YouTube. I do build model kits, so yeah, that's what we do here. So just want to say hi. Big shout out to Mecha Dino and Wingmaker for joining us here tonight. So again, appreciate. Welcome. Tell me more about yourselves. Do you guys like to build? What kind of stuff do you like to build? And again, very sorry about your shelf falling there, Mecha Dino. I have 3 Verkas yet to build, as well as an MG Epion and Talgi's Flugel. Nice, and a clear RG Sasabi in my backlog. Dude, that is awesome. That's such a good set of kits that you got there. What Verka do you guys like on your kit? Choco Falcon, I'm back. How was the build, bro? It was good, but it was like it's all build. It's like all in this. Oh, oops. 3. It's all in the bag now. But she's awesome. The face on this one definitely. If you're familiar with the Fate Stay Night, I'm gonna use this body later on once I get the night 30-minute mission. I'm gonna make a saber custom, I think, with it. Have you built any of the Liberty Walk kits from Ayoshima? I have a bad taste with Ayoshima. So right now I'm just, this is for David, aka Choco Falcon. Awesome builder, by the way, guys, and also awesome mentor. Like, this guy is doing some really cool lessons and builds champion over here for GBWC as well. Big shout out to Choco Falcon for joining us here at YouTube. And good morning to you, sir. It must be bright and early. It's what, 11 a.m. there in Asia? Let's see here. My last build was MG Tall Geese, my all fave suit. That's awesome. I'm a big Tall Geese fan as well. I think my favorite is the Tall Geese 3, just because it's so badass. Thanks for the shout out. Always, David. Okay, so let's continue the build. So what I'm trying to do here is a quick kit bash. So far we've opened a kit and then took all these parts out. There's a reason for that one. I've also taken out a couple of pieces here, and I'm gonna get to that as well in a second. But I want to finish off the arms and all that stuff because we're gonna need something for the thigh area here, which is I'm gonna get from a different kit. Why do you keep getting it from different kits? I just want to show you guys the ability to utilize different option parts and all that stuff to make a cool kit bash. So, well, it's not really like, this is like probably like the basic form of kit bashing. It's gonna be like really fun and crazy. On Monday we're gonna start our probably most likely like UC timeline builds. I have a couple of things lined up, like RX-78's the ball, I don't know yet. Like it's gonna be Gundam. We're gonna switch back to Gundam after on Monday because we did a no Gunpla November. Let's see here. Just asking, do you watch any other Gundam kit builders on YouTube? Yeah, there's a few that I watch. If you check out Meg, Vandra Lee, Andy Mecha, what's it called? Freddy as well. There's a whole bunch I follow, and it's such a, I don't know. It feels like we're like kind of like a subcategory of like Twitch having like Gunpla builders. There's a lot of us here. I can't name all of them all at right now. It just won't be fair because like I do follow a lot of like when they're on, I see their notification. I'll try to jump in for it. But yeah, there's a few of us here for sure. I mainly build Gundams. This is for Wingmaker. Gundams I sometimes do other kit like cars and planes, but 95% of my kits are Gundams. I like to customize my paint jobs and haven't branched out into describing kit bashing yet. I'll show you some of my custom ones if you guys don't mind. So if you guys follow me on my Instagram, I post a lot of my customs there too. So this one is one of my Leo conversion. This is using a 30-minute mission kit, and I'm using some of the Leo parts. So if you guys are a Wing fan, this is what I did. And I also used like build parts from Bandai. I also increased the boosters and all that stuff for this for high mobility type. And I used Vallejo paint for this build right here. So this is what like my recent custom. All the photos on this one are also on my Instagram if you want to check that out. Currently working on something really cool, something similar to that really. Is the this is, if you guys are familiar with this is the Masala, no not Masala, Marasai, the Marasai custom, but my base is a 30-minute mission kit. It's the Raver Nova for it. So that one I'm working on the side. Should be complete for early next year. I'm kind of taking my time on this one because it's winter time. I got holidays coming up and I'm going to be probably off air at some point. And last but not least, this one's going to be probably a quick build paint. This is the Gustav Karl. And what I did is I took the Gustav Karl's head and I chopped that stupid asymmetrical looking, not stupid, the asymmetrical V-fin on the head, so he got a haircut with that one. This right here is a master grade shield, and this because it's such a big kit that like it could take a master grade shield and it would like make it like work for it. I'm currently working on a backpack for this. I'm trying to get it to make it look like it's the gun cannon. So this one here, a little bit more work to do on it, but it's getting there. So I have a whole bunch of projects on the go all the time, so I don't get bored about it. How about you guys? What are you guys building right now? I just stopped watching Mecha Gokatsu, his review of the Heat Boys Mecha Leo. It looks awesome. It does. My 3 Verkas are the new Wing Zero and full armor. So I built the new and I built the Wing Zero. I've not built the full armor yet. You gotta let me know when you're building that because I'll probably build that with you. I think that's gonna be a fun event. I'm probably thinking of using that as my GBWC base for this coming year's contest. Wing Zero Endless Waltz. I mean, yep. Oh, the Endless Waltz version, so the newer version that came out, right? So either way, that's so cool. That is so cool. All right, let's continue on with this so I could get to the other box that I want to open because I want to take some parts off that. I love taking parts. I'm in between kits at the moment since my Wing Zero broke. Oh no! What happened to your Wing Zero, my friend? What happened? Is it okay? Can it be revived? Can we resuscitate it? The price of the Leo is only 130, which isn't bad considering. Oh, where are you in the world? Because like I don't know what 130 means. Is that like in? I hope that's not in euros. That's not in like American, is it? Or are you talking about $13? Because then that would make sense. So hopefully it's not super expensive where you're at. I mean the Leos are super affordable, the high grade ones. That's why. Oh, okay. You are in the States, so it's not 130. You're talking about 30. It's only $13, right? MS. That's in. So I'm in Toronto, Canada. If you guys are just watching, I'm from the north. Canadian friend here. Your friendly Canadian friend. Let's see here. 2 channels. He streams often. Yep. So sorry. Plastic Crack over here on YouTube. He's doing a shout out for me too. He streams often. Good on Gunpla new stuff. Yep. I usually hop on his live stream, although he's been gaming lately and doing OBS. Ah, gotcha. Oh, channel 2S. That's the name. Oh, for the Heat Boys, Leonardo. That's what I meant. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually like I saw the review and I didn't know how big, what scale they were gonna be. But then when he held it up against the high grade and a master grade, I'm like, that's not bad actually. And also with the metal parts, I think that's really cool. I sub to your YouTube as well. Thank you so much. So there's gonna be new content coming up in January. I'm just finishing recording and editing them. I'm doing a lot of like some tools review. There's some unboxing that's coming up. I have two 30-minute mission videos that are coming up as well in January. I just have to find time really to, and this is my lamest excuse. I'm just like so busy with work that I haven't had a chance to fully sit down and just finish them off. Like the content, most of it is already filmed. I just have to like sit down and edit it, and that's really where the time takes up the most, when you're like sitting there and cutting it, and then, you know, making sure that the timing works, and then I also have to do my voiceover. So the voiceover part, that one's gonna take a while too, because I want to explain what I filmed, you know, to a greater detail, so that it makes a lot more sense to the viewers. So a lot of stuff, but I promise those things will be coming in early this year. Thank you so much. Wingmaker saying, was performing final assembly on the torso and I accidentally snapped off the shoulder peg. Oh, ouch! And then the way it's designed, I can't put the pin through it to glue it. I tried finding a replacement part online, but not yet. Damn. Which Wing Zero? You're talking about the Verka Wing Zero that broke, or is this like, or just a regular Wing Zero? If you let me know, I might actually have a. If it's just, hang on, is it Wing Zero? If it's Wing Zero Master Grade, I might have parts for you. I just have to dig it up, unless I tossed it out. Did I toss it out? Hopefully not. Huh. Check out our Discord. I'm active there. I don't know if anybody could link Discord. So exclamation Discord will activate that. Check it out. Oh, it's the new Wing Verka. Oh, yeah. I only have one of those, unfortunately. Jetson is saying, when you paint, are you using the waterfall spray boot on your that you reviewed? I do actually. So that is very, very useful during winter time, because it takes out a lot of the particles, which is the most important part for me. The smell, however, I need to get a new set of filters for it. So yeah, it's a Robokai product. I just saw their video and I contacted them because I'm interested in doing their 2.0 waterfall that's coming out. So that one's gonna be really cool. Robot Kai, Cobra Kai, I see the references. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's like a new. Oh, thank you so much for that, brother Joe. Always so helpful. This community is so awesome, super helpful. You guys rock. But yeah, on the off hours, so when I'm not streaming, the community on Discord is super lively. Lots of really cool people that come and chat and hang out, show some work. Big shout out to the community for sure. You guys are hands down some of the most awesome people I've ever met online. There's a hydrate. Yes, I will take that. I'm getting parched. Can you feel that? Ugh. I know, I'm getting there. Okay. So where am I? Again, still no instructions. I'm just kind of going through the motion of building this kit with the limbs. I know it looks a little bit small, so why don't we go zoom in a little so kind of see what's going on here. But yeah, I'm so happy that there's more Gunpla folks are, you know, discovering channels and making new friends online. For me, this is like probably one of the best things ever. When someone like me streams, I can't speak for anybody else, but like my experience when we start chatting about like the geeky, nerdy, fun stuff that we like, oh man, I just get so pumped about it. There's a stretch. Oh, woo. Oh, back. Nice. Oh. Let's see here. I should say I've only been building Gunpla for a little over a year now. Was really heavy into Transformers. Dude, I'm a big Transformers fan. We could totally geek out about Transformers. And you know what's crazy? I just built a model kit of a Transformer, the Leo Prime from the Flame Toys line. That was like, I think 2 weeks ago. Really cool kit. So if you love Transformers and you love model kits, boom, right there. Gunpla is still very niche. I know, even though during the pandemic, the rise of people doing Gunpla did go up, we're still kind of like in that subsection of like niche hobby again, which again is still pretty cool, I think. It's cool to have like something you could call your own, right? You don't want it to be too saturated by mainstream as well. I mean, a lot of people are not too into it, unlike TGC. Like TGC is like a different beast altogether. I don't think you can compare the two. right? Like TGC is like, man, if you've ever been to any of those tournaments, Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, it's wild. It's so wild. Okay, so as you could see, I held off in building certain parts here and connecting certain parts. The reason why is I'm gonna be using these extra parts here and this extra part here and a new head with this, but I can't complete that without opening another box. Yes, we are gonna open another box because we like opening new stuff here. So we're gonna pop this guy open. I've never built this one before, so I'm very kind of curious. So it's a backpack really that has like multi-function, but the thing I want to get from that are these guys, the legs and the head. Those are the only things I want from this so far for tonight, but I'm gonna be using this for a lot of other stuff too. So I need to figure out which legs I'm gonna get. So I don't need that. This is what I want. This right here is what I want for this build. Let's go open this guy up. How many of the high grade Leos have you built? I had 8, but I've built only 5 to date that I know of. I've customized 2, but I built 5, including one of them is a P Bandai with all the weapon set with it. That one was fun. I really enjoyed it. The Leos they're built like 30-minute missions. The way the C channels are for the legs, they're exactly like it. And for the limbs. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I've tried to get into competitive tournament scene, but it's expensive, like really stressful, and honestly, I don't think it was fun. The thing is, like, that's what sucks about, like, you know, depending on what your hobby is, right? A lot of people, if they do it for fun, they actually do it for fun and enjoy it. But the minute you start getting into like the whole competitive world, that's when you take a little different turn, because yeah, there's resources involved. There's more competition, more aggressive competitors. It kind of takes away the fun of it because it starts to feel like work, right? I did too play Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, but I had to quit when my daughter was born. Oh, congratulations! I'm so glad you're a dad. That's awesome, and still have time to do hobbies, dude. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Okay, so we got the head here. See how there's like many different types of head styles? Hang on, I'm gonna get some more. Where'd they go? Where did those guys go? Right, so look at how many head variations you could get from this, and they all work together. It all depends on like what you want them to be. So again, very happy about the 30-minute mission line is always improving, giving us like all these parts to play with. I'm just like so pumped by it. Was one of the top layers of my local league, but never got to go to competitions. I mean, it's never too late to still go if that's something that you're passionate about. Yeah, I have 2 kids now. One 15 and the other is 10. Dude, both girls. Nice. Oh, you are so blessed. That is awesome. That is so cool. Well, I'm glad you found our channel. We got a chance to chat about like all the nerdy stuff that we could talk about, like both Transformers and Mecha and Gunpla and now TGC. I'm not really a big TGC fan, but I know a lot of people in the chat are. One of our friend Leith, I think he left today to go to Florida. That's why he's not in the chat. He's a big Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Hero here, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player as well. Went cold turkey 7 years ago, and yeah, you could say I was a competitive casual player. Is that a thing? Competitive casual? Okay, all right, that's cool. Okay, so here we go. I put the new leg, and the reason why I got this, because like the stock leg or thigh for the for this unit kind of just looks very basic. I like that this leg right here has a thruster in front. This one here is just kind of like bland armor, so I'm not using that. I'm just using the I'm using this one particular piece from this particular kit for the leg. Thanks a lot, Bandai, for taking my money. Oh man, that color scheme made me think of the kit, the Goof custom for a second. Yeah, the Goof was a fun. Yeah, this one has like that whole blue kind of color, right? And thank you and welcome, that Air Duster can. And is that Korean in the language? Thank you for hanging out. That's really cool. Fellow Gunpla enthusiasts here. I play Cyber Dragons and still kicks my ass. Gotten back into Yu-Gi-Oh since on the Master Duel game. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Well, welcome, and I guess good morning. Is it morning time in Korea right now, or are you in the States or in the North America? It's always I'm just really fascinated by hearing where people are in the world. So, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us today. Okay, so right now we're doing that. See how already the leg design is for this? In the States. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, welcome then. I'm glad you could come and hang out for a bit. Can't stand the pendulum stuff though. Oh, you guys are talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? Nice. See, that's what I like about this chat. There's so many different people that have different interests, which is really cool to see and see you guys interact with each other. Master Duel has been great. Love playing ranked in that game. So much less stressful now. I can practice my Korean with you now. Nice. There you go. There's a little something for everybody. This is great. Okay, let's see if I could get this going here on the front. Does it go this way? Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of works out. Does it? Does it really though? Does it? Yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. And now I could probably put the rubber ball thingy on the peg connector here. So there we go. Now as you could see, like the different parts that I'm using for the leg here. So there's a new thigh happening here. I'm going up a little bit. So this guy right here is a new thigh that we're using for that. And we're gonna do the exact same thing on this guy here. I need to flip this guy around so that it could actually fit and work with the configuration. So this part here could flip back and forth and rotate. So that's really cool to accommodate for the different type of leg unit that you will mash with this, or if you want to mash with it. I definitely want to mash stuff with this. The last but not least, we got to put the back leg connector cover, which is these guys here. And we're just going to put it in like so. Does it fit? Nope, the other way. There we go. And then the other leg connector piece on the other back. Like so. Utopia effing cancer. Sorry, I hate going against them. Chaos deck. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are like geeking out on Yu-Gi-Oh! This is so awesome. Okay, now circling back earlier on, I took these parts out and I said, okay, we're gonna use them, right? So right now, if you look over here at the side skirt, there's a little port that you could use for that one. Instead of giving this a regular side skirt, I'm giving this a full skirt, which is like the front and back for it. And I think that kind of completes the look a little bit more. So I'm going to put this at the back like this. And then the other side, I'm going to put it as well. Over here at YouTube, I don't care much for Gunpla, but I do care for Pokemon cards. That is from Plastic Crack. Do you collect Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc.? I did not get into collecting them. Like I used to play with my brother Yu-Gi-Oh, but that was like years ago. He actually still collects and plays Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm just like living vicariously off him. I need to get better with Tekken though. And as the new anime is pretty badass, by the way. There's a new Tekken anime. So that's cool. I didn't know about that, if that's the case. I'm listening. I want more. Let's see here. I want to get more 30-minute missions, but on a buying hold with Xmas. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be around there. There's like a slew of restock recently. I doubt that, like, you know, a lot of these things are going to go super, super fast. But when you can, I mean, they're going to be there and they're really actually fun. Once you get this peg to connect to the hole, that is. All right, there we go. So far, so good. I think it's coming along. Now, I'm going to put the new chest on this one. So the stock chest is just like a blank plate that covers this portion here. But for what I want to do, I'm going to give it this new upgraded chest piece. And it's going to go right onto that. See how it fits? And already, we have like this a little bit more bulkier look to the Portanova. And that's what I was going for. See how this is now coming along like so. Now, you could also continue on with adding rocket pods if you really want to. For now, I'm just kind of like adding maybe 1 and 2 of them. Hang on, which side is the Zaku that has a flat thing? I think it's on one side, right? something like that. I don't know. But there's so many ports here that you could really just connect them to whichever, and it should still be fine. That looks stupid. Nope. How about these guys? Can we put it on the side and will it make sense? Yeah. I'm not sold onto it. You know what? I might even go as far as using these guys. I think this one here as a connector for it might be better. But then I don't want to distract too much with all these piping in there. Alright, let's take a look and see how it would look like. Wait, what do you know? I'm planning on trying to do a Gunpla building session at my local con on March. That would be awesome. I'm planning to get some of my first build kits, maybe some Haro or even 30-minute mission kits. Dude, that sounds like a plan. Please take photos. I would love to see how the event goes. I love hearing about stories about like conventions and participations of like local communities to it. Are you joining any particular like Facebook club or anything like that? Okay. It's a Netflix. Portanova looking like Uber Soldat in Wolfenstein Tides of War. The super soldier. Uber soldier. Once we swap out the parts here, I think we'll get a better understanding of what that is. And you know what I realized? The Portanova never came with a freaking gun. Did you notice that too? Or is it just me? That's so weird. Hang on. Did the Portanova actually come with a gun or no? Now I'm kind of freaking out inside my head. I don't recall seeing the Portanova gun. Is that weird? Yo, did they get gypped? Tell me they got gypped. Tell me they got gypped without telling me they got gypped. What? Oh, you know what it is? Because we didn't open the rest of the bags. We didn't open the rest of the bags, but I don't think it came with any type of like regular rifle. Oh, interesting. That really is very interesting. It did not come with any type of rifle. Wow, okay. So that's why we have this box here. That's exactly why we have this box here, because we're gonna get the weapon from this guy. Let's open more stuff, guys. Open all the things. Look at this fresh bag right here. Ariel, how many 30-minute mission kits do you have that's not been opened? A ton. And we're gonna open each and every one of them. Or at least try to, and then use them. So here, new bag, let's go. I want to give this guy some kind of weapon. It just kind of looks so bare without it. Let's see. So this one's melee. This one is weapons. Okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna use this as the gun for this one, the gun holder. Yeah, I went kind of on a shopping spree earlier at the store, so don't do that if you don't have the resources. I'm not regretting what I did, but at the same time, I should have kind of like calmed down a little, because I got a little carried away with getting parts today. Not gonna lie, a little piece of me might be regretting it, just a little bit, but it is what it is, you know. Okay, how does this work? Do you go like this? Okay, so that's like the weapon for this one. I'm gonna try to hang on to that. Well, hang on, is that the only thing really it does? Can you use... Yeah, that looks weird. I'm not gonna use that. Let's use this guy instead. See if I can get a rifle out of this. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and it should just connect to it like that. Now, short round or long round? That's the real question. We'll start with the short snub for now. Or should I make it like a longer rifle? Longer rifle or short round rifle? Let's go short round rifle. I think it's going to be fine. There are mechas in there. I recommend the New Order. Just got one idea. Nice. Yeah, yep, the good game, but the new games from Betsidia are much better with the storyline and characters. Gotcha. I thought if I did maybe a giveaway or something for a high grade or something. Giveaways will definitely draw the crowd in. That's a time-tested that's a time-tested move for sure. I'm actually gonna be doing some giveaways soon for the channel, so if you guys are following that, that should be coming in soon as well. Okay, is it this part? How do I connect it to this? Oh, okay, instructions. How do you get that? How do you get this gun? Nope, 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 nope. No way. You need that? Alright, sure. Did not anticipate that. Okay, I'll let it happen. So we're gonna get this piece out. So we're gonna put the gun together, apparently. And the way this works is like the jankiest looking process ever. Does it go this way or does it matter? Okay. Weirdest gun setup ever of ever. Okay, so now that you have it like that. Oh, I guess this is like their ammo pack. Oh, I guess. I don't know. Should we make it a longer rifle or a short snout would do it? I think the short snout would do it. I mean, it looks pretty cool like that. Oh, it's missing a piece. I think I need the other piece on this. What's that? Is that a rifle? A, B, C, something. Where'd you go? Who that? Oh, this guy right here. Whoever was playing MD, add me. 223. Oh, I don't know what that is. There you go. Add yourselves, guys. You have some sweet customs on Instagram. Oh, thank you so much. I like to dabble in the dark arts. I think, yeah, like as much as I like competitions, I do a lot of these for fun. So whenever I get a chance to build just for custom or for fun, if I get this idea in my head, I kind of just like really go at it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like competitions are cool and there are most likely for people out there that love competition. It's just not for me anymore. I'm not saying that like I wouldn't enter a competition. I'm just saying that like I find that I build because I like building, if that makes sense. But if there's a competition that aligns with whatever I'm building, then yeah, I kind of just will probably enter it to that. But it has to be that way, not like the other way around. It helps me prevent from burnout. And we build model kits here like 2 to 3 times a week on Twitch, and I build like one kit a show almost if it's like a high grade. So I build a lot of kits as well along the way, and have experienced a lot of like all sorts of model kits from almost every single. The only one that I did not build yet on the show is a high resolution model, the high rims. I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on a high rim and build it with you guys. I have plans for some photos, just haven't really had a chance to sit and work on them out yet. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, it's a process, right? It's a journey. So just keep at it like when you can, really. Plus, many of my ideas went away when my subs fell. Oh no, that's sorry to hear, bro. Okay, so I added the top. I think the shoulder pad with this looks pretty cool, I guess. Okay, let's see if this works here. Does that work better? Well, we don't have the head yet, but it is coming together slowly. The skirt here just needs to balance out a little bit so that it's not like... It's weird. I don't know. Is that better? Let me see. Hang on, I just gotta stand this guy and really work him out a little. But yeah, it's coming along. I think that the custom is ready. Now the real question is, what head are we gonna use for this one? Is it gonna be this guy? Is it gonna be this guy? Ooh. Ooh. That might work. That might work for this. but it's such gonna be a pain to paint all of that stuff inside there. Okay, how about the alto? Alto, what do you guys have? Interesting. Interesting. Not bad. And then let's try the rabbit. I don't think the rabbit. It's not bad, but it's like it's very limiting. Maybe. Okay, let's keep it at that for now. I think this one's not bad. Although I wish the Zaku head, or like at least this head would have been better, but I'm not feeling it. You know what? I think it's because we don't have a backpack for this yet that I haven't really done it yet. Like, or it's not really like clinging in yet, but like proportion wise it's here. It has like a nice thick thighs, thick everything here right down to the leg. I'm just debating if we need a leg extender, but like I'm not feeling that you could see the neck, at least with this helmet, and it's gonna be such a pain to like get any of those details inside this one here. So it might be, yeah, it might be the rabbit that takes this that takes the cake on this. It does feel a little bit more mechy with this, like a grunt mechy to it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And can I put this here, or does it make no sense at all? Nah, no, I don't want it there. Alright, the next portion here is probably gonna like just work on the backpack, but we're gonna save that for some other time. We have reached our 1 hour mark. I'm just gonna reiterate like what we did earlier. So anyways, this is the custom. I'll probably take photos of this and I'll post it on Instagram. I think it's really cool. Let me know what you guys think of the quick kit bash using a ton of like really, oh my god, there's a lot of parts everywhere. I gotta clean up. That's why I'm gonna clean up after the show. Oh, you know what? I saw the knife. I want to put a knife in this. I think that would be really cool. This part here. I've not seen that knife before. And let's see, is it this one? Can I connect the knife to that? No, you need... this is so stupid. This is what I don't like about the 30-minute mission line. Like, you need like an extra piece to connect. Looks kind of like the heavy arms. I think it's because of the chest orientation. Yeah, it kind of does have a little bit of like the heavy arms kind of feel to it. Shoot, what happened to that? Okay, so I need this. Okay, how do you connect? Okay, so that's the handle. And let's see. What is the handles for these guys? That's not it. Huh. Is it this or this? Like, I want to know how you connect. How do you connect to that when there's nothing to connect it with? Is it this? Really? That's a very basic knife. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. But how do you connect with... This is me asking, like, how do you do this? I don't know. You're the builder. Yeah, that's very true. There's like so many like connecting ports here that I don't know which one is which. Are you here to solve my connection issue? Like, how do I get this to connect to here? Pretty much. I think that would be really cool. But I remember that like this part here has this little piece. So if we take that out. Do you listen to hip hop? Old school hip hop? Absolutely. Like, how old school are we looking at? And how hippity hop do you want it to be? Yeah, okay, now it has a knife. Okay, it's starting to look really cool. Very grunt-like. And that's what I was kind of going for. Let's see if I could kneel this guy up. Oops. Oh no, why aren't you... Let's do the strike seed pose. You know, when the strike Gundam extends like this and then there's a shield. Does this nail the Gundam strike pose? The Gundam strike in a pose. Yeah. What do you think? Kind of neat? Yes? Oh, Milky Shame, what's going on, buddy? Oh, you're just in the tail end. All right, I'm gonna push these guys out of the way so we could do a quick recap. So I built this tonight. It's the Alka Carti kit, and it has so many pieces. I'm just gonna take the main kit out. I'm not gonna take all the other accessories because there are a ton of accessories that come with this. You will get your money's worth, by the way, with this kit. My conclusion on this is it a get? Absolutely. I think it's a really good kit for what it is. The only thing is like the backpack is not really my favorite per se. Maybe it's just because like I don't see it being like a really aesthetically good looking backpack. It's there, but it's also like kind of blasé in a way. But the real winning portion of this kit is the head. The head sculpt on this is probably like one of the better ones that I've seen from the 30-minute mission. Sorry, the 30-minute sisters line. So if you're into the whole waifu stuff, like most of the kids here on the channel, then you'll definitely like this kit. Because it like I said, it's actually pretty good. You get a whole bunch of hands, you get a whole bunch of accessories. Like I said, the head sculpt is really good. The backpack is just something that it kind of takes a while to kind of get used to. Even then, I'm like, well, why don't we rotate it the other way? See how that looks. Give me 1 second. Does it look better like this? Maybe. I don't know. I guess. It just looks weird to me. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but like it's not like a backpack that I would go to battle with. The whole thing about the hand though, it can go backwards like that. So you get like a little bit more of like a movement. But like I said, like the winning part of this kit really is the head sculpt, the hair, and the articulation for it is pretty good for the price. You will get a really decent Mecha Masume kind of kit. Like I'm not saying you're not gonna lose money on this one, but out of the kits that I have built, this is actually one of the better ones that I've seen. It's very sturdy, lots of options, and you get like a ton, like a goodie bag of lots and lots of parts. And I just totally dropped a piece, and now I gotta find it. 1 second. Her chest fell. Sorry about that. And it's not loose, it's just me, like I accidentally like brushed my hand and it fell off, so there we go. But yeah, overall this kit is really good. We're gonna build more kits like this in Waifu Wednesday coming up in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. I'm getting tired. Hi guys, if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Ariel. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We started stream around 8 p.m. Eastern. That's usually our standard time when we start streaming. We stream usually Mondays and Wednesdays, and if we do continue, it'll be probably like Thursday or Friday, sometimes Saturdays. But like this coming year, I want to see if we could do this, but like twice a month, aiming for twice a month. I'm gonna have my talk show again, and we're gonna do some community talks. People around the community share their builds. I'm changing the format of the show, so it's not like, what are you? Who do you do? I want to focus on their current project, so we're gonna pick like 1 or 2 of their current project and really like hone down on that, ask them questions, like, you know, get inside the builders' thoughts for that. So if you have any builders that you want me to approach or would be interested in you know, getting into the show and talking about their projects, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, and social media. Really appreciate that, just to give a little bit of like a content direction. That's where I'm going at. Content direction that's driven by the people that are watching. So anyways, time to pay the bill. I gotta do that still. But big shout out to everybody that did join and the new friends that we're making here. The chat was super lively tonight, and I can't wait to do this all over again with such an amazing people such as yourself. So setting up our little bye partners spot in our show, so we'll do that. Let's do that. I'm getting lots of words. Big shout out to our partner and sponsor, robotkai.com. Check them out at their Instagram and our Facebook. If you're looking for paints, tools, and accessories, they're very, very awesome. And Robot Kai's Waterfall, which is announced 2.0, is coming out soon, so check that out. Visit their website at robotkai.com, and you can save an additional 10% off when you use my discount code AOMECA10. Our friends over here in Canada, Montreal, John and crew over at MSMN Gunpla Studio. Hopefully they're doing well. They just had a restock recently as well, so check them out if you're looking for Gunpla, mecha model kits, books, tools, and more. They serve all across Canada, provinces, and territories. So check them out on their Instagram and on their Facebook. There's also the Grunts Units contest. It's ending end of year. Get your grunts on, guys. Don't forget to do that. They have a couple of prizes there. The main prize, perfect grade Zaku. So check them out on their socials for all the rules and regulations. Last but not least, big shout out to Adam and crew over in Florida. USA Gundam Store has been our sponsor and partner since almost day one, and I can't thank you enough for their support, their generosity, and everything that they've given us for the show. Check them out on their Instagram and on their Facebook. They just finished their sale, but I'm sure their winter sale is coming up soon, so check them out. Looking for Gunpla, Mecha Model Kits, books by Michael Rinaldi and Ver Ed, and so many more. Mecha Decals by Child of Mecha. Shout out to Tim Harkins. And awesome stickers by Gundam Yatham. Terry's designs are off the hook, and you get those stickers with your purchases. So check them out, guys, at usagundamstore.com. And you guys accumulate points that you could use. You guys accumulate points for every purchase that you make that you could use for future purchases. Woo! All right. That is it. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody on YouTube and on Twitch. We're doing more simulcasts like this on Twitch. You guys have been awesome, but on YouTube, Plastic Crack, I see you there, buddy. Tupac, Eminem, Dr. Dre. Yeah, dude, I'm all about that. Old school hip hop is awesome. M Shake over here. Didn't miss the build a little bit. Stay Dangerous. That's from Merc. Also there, Jetson. Choco Falcon was there earlier. Manny. Chris, Gamplorazzi, El Dudrino, and Mercury, and Lawson as well. Hero was there. And over on Twitch, thank you guys for coming in, and to our new friends, Wingmaker, Mech Dino, or Mecha Dino, Mizu, Easy, Ginta. Who else do we have here? Hero. Trying to zoom back. There's so many people that went in and out. Brother Joe was here. Zionic G, Zig Zion, Okamichi Factory, Wheezy, and so much more. I'm like, oh, I'm getting tired, but I love hanging out with you guys. We're gonna do this again soon, so just watch out for my posts when we're gonna stream next. But definitely Monday, we're gonna get back to Gundam, Gunpla, and we're gonna do some UC stuff, I think. So, anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. Be well, stay safe, keep warm, keep on building. All right, guys. Bye for now.